Die Europäische Zentralbank legte den Referat.
This is the Opie Anthony Channel.
And now, a show the likes of which America's never seen. So appalling, so offensive, yet so entertaining.
It's not your normal show.
Beamed from satellites in space down to you every single day.
What planet are we living on?
It's the Opie and Anthony Show with Opie.
We're experts, and we already know this is going to be great radio, so shut the fuck up.
And Anthony.
I live in a big house, I make a lot of money, and I fuck attractive girls.
And little Jimmy.
I don't even like in our opening. It sounds like a little...
You dang over there, don't listen to dang over there.
Stop with that shit.
And now, here they are. Why am I introducing these buffoons? I'm William Shatner, goddammit.
But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Good morning, everyone.
Here we are. Thud, thud, thud.
I want to praise Travis.
Praise.
I want to praise Travis.
I want to praise you. I want to
That's what I hear.
repurpose.
There it is.
By praise, I hope you mean fire.
Hi, Jimmy. Oh, he wants
Little
to be
Fat Boy Slim.
Little praise. Dun, dun. He's called Dr. Gay. And what?
The lyrics.
I just want to hear the part.
Like a children.
I remember there was an award show, and Fat Boy Slim was winning everything.
Yeah.
And they had a shot of Madonna in the. I never forgot this in the crowd, and she's just rolling her eyes.
Oh, really?
She didn't think he was a real artist or musician.
Wow.
Anyway, I want to praise Travis because we were just
Wow.
talking about the Banksy thing. And I was so sick of reading Facebook posts and tweets like, oh, man, I wish I walked by that art stand in Central Park, man.
Yeah, he's been all over New York, I guess, for the month.
Yeah, the Banksy guy's doing a project every day. Some of his stencil shit, some of his other shit. Are the homies still guarding the one in East?
No, that was actually
in East New York?
Destroyed the morning we were talking about.
Destroyed.
What happened?
I don't know. Somebody probably walked by and just chipped it out.
But what happened to the curators?
I don't know. I guess they got passed out. Probably.
They got tired.
I mean,
You idiots!
they had a long night of drinking.
They were drinking a lot of malt liquor, man.
What idiots!
Yeah.
They had
the curator. I fell asleep.
They had
on the job.
They had
Yeah.
a guarantee in their neighborhood. And they fucking.
Now it's all gone.
Oh
Yeah.
God! They had a solid fucking thing going.
The one he put up yesterday got tagged
Really?
in
Queens?
Woodside.
What was that one? I'm 1 day behind.
That was that was a cursive writing of a gladiator quote.
Right.
What you do in life is what reflected
Echoes
in
in
eternity.
Right.
But there's a guy washing out eternity. It's kind of like a play on what he does in his life.
Got it.
Does not echo.
Costas. Ugh.
No.
Why'd you show me that? But anyway,
yeah,
Banksy's
over the
doing one a day for the month of October here in New York City, and the other day it's actually I think Central Park South it was set up or
I
that.
think it was like 59th Street.
Yeah, it was, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Central Park South. So just before you get into Central Park, there's an an art stand set up with an old guy with all this stencil art.
Uh-huh.
And it turns out it's all Banksy's shit.
Yeah.
And you could have got a Banksy for $60.
Yep.
And these things, I heard only 20,000. Travis is saying you could get close to 100,000 for these things.
Absolutely.
And they were just laying around, at this art stand for $60.
You wouldn't give it
because no one knew it was a
second
Banksy.
glance. Wouldn't even give it a second glance
But
as you walk past.
my point, and Travis answered this correctly, I was so sick of hearing everyone going, oh, man, I wish I walked by there. I would have bought the whole thing. No, you wouldn't.
No.
That's the whole gag.
You wouldn't have bought anything.
I wouldn't have bought any of this.
You would have walked right by and
Does
said,
he sign them?
Huh?
Are they signed? Like
They were
you-
signed on the back.
Oh, on the back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but no one knew
Yeah.
is the point. A ton of people walked by, and a ton of people that, not a ton, but at least a bunch that knew who Banksy was, and they didn't buy any of it.
Yeah, like these are all very famous Banksy images.
Right.
And you're walking by. If I walked by that stand, I would say, oh, look, there's some overpriced knockoff Banksys,
Right.
which is what is intended.
But everyone thinks they're smarter than everyone else.
Yeah, I would have bought.
Oh, I would have bought. No, you wouldn't. That's the whole bit. And Travis answered correctly. He goes, thank God I didn't walk by, because if I walked by, saw that, and then didn't buy, and then realized what it was, I would have to kill myself.
Then I
Passed
wouldn't be
by a
thinking that this
lottery
is a brilliant-
ticket.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Right.
Laying on the ground, didn't pick it up.
What would be even worse is if you bought 8 and then returned them.
That sucks.
If you really would have bought them, then go on eBay today. You can buy them for half the price from any amount of people that just make knockoffs and sell them on
Knockoffs,
eBay.
yeah.
Right. I mean,
if you really were going to buy them for $60, you can go buy them for
a lot of
$30.
the art stands in and around Central Park are knockoffs.
Yeah.
You could get that really famous John Lennon picture with the Imagine T-shirt. Mm-hmm. You could get that
From anyone.
from anyone. But what? One day you're walking by and go, "Oh, I know better, so I'm buying that one because that's the original photograph."
Yeah.
No.
So
See, it's all readily available.
This isn't that big of a deal. You could get this Banksy painting for $25 on eBay.
Wow, is it real? Is it his?
Might be.
Yeah, it's his large canvas Banksy.
Oh,
really?
Boy.
$25.
Get on that
$25.
one.
Oh, this one's only 33 in its color.
Start bidding.
how do people know what he was doing? Who finally figured out what he was
No
doing?
He
one.
posted it on his website.
He said these were originals?
Yeah,
he-
after
he
it was
said-
over.
Yeah, it's a great video because it's like yesterday I set up a shop in Central Park selling 100% authentic signed Banksy.
But this
canvases.
old guy, look,
This old guy just selling them.
next to the guy with all the shitty fucking pictures.
Three people bought them.
I actually bought that one year.
Three
I'm
people.
embarrassed. You see the one of the Poets Walk with all the different seasons? I bought that once.
Yikes.
You can get that at every art stand.
This guy's a pretty original thinker, man. Like, to come up with that
It's
stuff.
a
Brilliant.
great
really good.
commentary
It's
on
brilliant.
just how hype is bigger than just liking actual art. You know,
Right.
if you like something, just buy it.
Here.
Oh,
and
yeah.
what? Only 3 people bought?
Yeah.
See, the old guy's sitting there, he's just fucking eating, waiting for his first buy. And and it's the weekend, so there's just hundreds and hundreds of people walking by this. Look, they're just walking by. They have no idea what he's
And
selling.
those are all originals.
Yes!
Original spray paint canvases signed on the back.
So I could tell we were really
Look, see, they're just walking by. Like Ann said, it's sort of a lottery ticket, just
Yeah,
waiting,
just
waiting
sitting
for
there.
you.
That's a house.
Those are really nice paintings, too. When you look at them,
Look.
not bad.
Oh, yeah, he's talented.
Yeah, framed at a
Look, an
beer
old
line.
guy. He's just yawning, waiting for a sale. No one's buying.
That's hilarious. What a bunch of douchebags everybody is.
Still nobody buying.
No one's buying at 1 o'clock. Only $60. We'll put this video on our Facebook page. He's just eating a sandwich, waiting.
Yeah.
He's he just hired a guy to be the seller.
People just walking back.
Look,
and
just
forth.
walking by.
I don't know.
But you would have been the one that would have known.
Does the old guy know who he is, you think? Or is he part of it?
Yeah, I mean, he was probably hired by... I don't know if he knew exactly what he was doing, but he was probably paid to...
3:30, finally, the first sale. He's been out there all day. A lady buys 2 small canvases for her children.
Only after negotiating a 50% discount.
Yeah, and negotiate it down. So there she's got 2 of them. She's putting it in a big blue bag, and she walks off. And Travis is saying up to
college.
100. That's
For those
$100,000.
large ones, you could... I guarantee 100K. Yeah.
Wow.
The smaller ones, tens of thousands.
She just walked off with 2 for
There's
$30 a
college.
piece.
Damn. Oh, man. Nice score right there.
At 4 o'clock, a lady from New Zealand buys 2. So it's $120 in her bag, worth.
Oh, my God.
Travis says up to $100,000.
Yeah.
Each.
5:30, a man from Chicago is decorating his new house. I just need something for the walls, he says. And he buys 4.
4 of them. Oh, man. Big ones, too. Oh, he's rich.
You're saying that's $400,000 he's walking away with? Possibly?
A one-off signed canvas
Yeah.
tied to this event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah,
So that guy's
6.
walking off at $400,000 right there.
I mean, possibly, yeah.
And now the guy's taking his art stand down.
Yeah, especially because they're
At
tied
6
to this.
o'clock, it's
Yeah, exactly.
closed.
There's
Total takings for the day. He made $420.
Righteous bucks. He made $420.
Look at all those unsold canvases.
The frustrating thing is you know how much money that's worth.
Oh, my
You're looking
God,
at this
right?
pile of cash.
But, you know,
as much as you're willing to pay for it.
That's true.
But you got the people that are saying they would have known.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you would have known.
I didn't know
would've
it
been the
was
guy.
a Banksy.
Yeah, you would have been the guy who knew that those
Banksy.
were real.
Shut up with your dumb name.
That fucking tweet you sent out last night
Oh, did you?
was
What happened?
hilarious. It had a picture of a Banksy, which was pretty impressive.
Right?
It was
Which I
Banksy
had-
from the new his latest one.
I
from
had
the-
not seen it. And I was like, it was funny that you got a hold of it and no one else did.
Yeah, it was the latest Banksy.
Oh, you have the new one?
Yeah,
Ooh.
Hey, what do you
I
got?
was like, of all people to,
there it is. That's it's the latest Banksy from the bus terminal.
Is that up on his website? It's confirmed?
Well, no.
Not yet.
Are you saying his art is shit, sir?
No, but it could be.
That's very, very funny.
wow.
It looks like Dinty Moore beef stew in a toilet bowl. Yeah, it's pretty rank.
Well, that's pretty brilliant on Banksy's part. Holy
November is going to be
shit.
such a boring month compared to October.
Oh, you're gonna miss Banksy.
Yeah, I'm going to be really depressed on November 1st when I don't
Man.
have anything to go run to after
Yeah.
the show.
I want to watch Exit Through the Gift Shop again.
Oh, you should. It's so good.
I like a couple of these.
I haven't seen it
Yeah,
Of course you do. They're good.
in years.
I do like a couple
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
The one with the guy that kind of like praying with the hood. Like, he's actually a really good artist.
Yeah.
Man,
I should have bought 8 of these. Guy
Yeah.
bought 4. That's pretty good.
That guy
4 of
bought
those is
4.
pretty fucking
I was
good.
just saying that's 400,000.
Could be.
be.
I'm saying it could be, yeah.
Even conservatively,
auction.
even at the 30,000
Conservatively,
each.
say 200,000.
You see the guy tagging Banksy's work yesterday?
He was
No.
not happy.
Yeah, they keep calling him. Listen to the
Yeah, I guess
people,
this is
the
his neighborhood.
onlookers.
Oh, this is a video of somebody tagging one of
This
his.
is yesterday's piece. I guess he did it at night.
So when this is just some asshole that got there first to tag it, but then don't
Yeah, but
other
you know
people?
what? It was
they
up
don't other.
all day.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Don't other people tag over the other guy's tag too?
Eventually, yeah.
Why do they tag the art? Why do they ruin it?
They don't like Banksy.
Man,
They don't like Banksy. They don't like.
They
that
like
he's-
Banksy. They know this is
He's
an
jealous.
opportunity to get their stupid tag out there.
There's probably some
jealousy.
jealousy to it. There's some territorial stuff to it. This is my neighborhood.
Oh, yuck.
I do my insignificant
Yes.
tag.
it's my turf, yo.
Yuck.
My turf.
You think they use the Twitter voice as they're tagging over a Banksy? This is my wall. Jesus,
Stupid
people are
Twitter.
exhausting.
Oh God.
Just are exhausting.
Let's hear this guy.
Why can't you let the Banksy fucking breathe for a few days? How long do they stay up for?
This one was probably one of the
This one
longer
was up
ones.
for a day, yeah.
For a day,
All
nice.
day. Close to 12 hours.
The one that he did with the car and the truck down on the
Yeah.
Lower East Side, both car doors are gone now.
Someone stole the car doors.
People are just.
That's pretty great.
Yeah, people are just fucking
Someone
animals.
stole the back
Get a lot
door,
of money for those car
and then-
doors.
and then the other door was taken. Like that.
Those things are going to sell really well
It's stolen,
online.
though. I wonder if it was the guy who owns it that actually did it.
I don't know. I mean, they're stolen, but you can get some money for them.
Sure.
Not as much if it was.
Let me
like
see this. So this guy is tagging a Banksy, and everyone's there with their phones
Doing
recording
nothing.
it.
Calling
Okay.
him an asshole.
Yeah.
Let me see this.
Thousands of dollars you're painting away. Thousands of dollars.
But they're just letting it happen.
Dick, capital.
Why? I mean, it could be Bansky too. Maybe this is like you said. It could be.
Ew.
Yeah.
Bansky.
One guy thinks that could be Bansky.
Bansky.
Isn't that the second person that's called him Bansky? Yeah. What's going on?
I mean, look.
That would be pretty smart to have Banks. How did they say that?
Bansky.
Bansky tag his own shit.
The band. Why would he do this?
Why would he do it?
Awful penmanship. What is that?
Oh.
It's tough art critics.
Yes.
All right.
From Child NYC, Banksy Beardo.
Oh, shut up.
From Child NYC.
Damn, that
Your
guy's.
penmanship stinks.
Oh, that's terrible penmanship.
What an asshole.
Oh.
Where do the people go for the Banksy shit? We got the website.
Yeah,
I know he's on Instagram.
BanksyNY.com.
BanksyNY.com.
Yeah.
To follow along with what he's been doing all month here in New York City. It's pretty cool.
It's so much fun.
So much better before the tagging. Yeah, you stink, man. Why would you do it?
Yuck.
AJ Poopy shit.
Yeah, just like, I'll slap you away.
Yes.
Get away from that wall.
You're ruining it.
Just some chubby Asian guy painting it. Stop
Right.
him if you're that pissed off.
So
there you have it.
I'm looking forward to his
Can't wait.
The next one?
little thing.
Can't wait.
Yeah, they've been pretty cool so far. You know?
What do you think he's going to do? Like the grand finale? Like kill himself?
Yeah.
Throw himself off
Performance
a
art.
building and he'll be like splattered on the sidewalk and it'll be a Banksy.
You gotta think there's got to be a grand finale.
Yeah.
Something very large.
Something huge.
I hope it's like David Blaine. Something exciting like that. Like
something
maybe he'll freeze himself.
Really exciting.
Fucking Blaine.
Yeah.
I hope it turns out Banksy is David Blaine, and then everybody hates him. God damn it, Banksy!
Do you think if he came out and everybody knew who he was, he'd have less value on his art?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
because the intrigue is
part
gone.
of the intrigue is that he never gets caught, and that nobody.
He's like.
Well, there's that one picture. Though.
Well, I mean, if there's.
So don't people know who that guy is now that picture's out there?
It's not confirmed.
Yeah, but it's not
confirmed.
But somebody knows who that person is.
Yeah.
Huh.
Sure. I mean, everybody knows
like
who someone is.
Still like a superhero. You know what I mean? Like once it's like, hello, I'm the guy, then it's like, oh, you're just a guy painting.
He's kissed before they took their makeup off.
Is he a superhero like the Mind Freak?
Oh, man.
Kind of like the Mind Freak.
Mind Freak.
Yeah, like once you find out he's just walking on plexiglass that's nailed to a pool wall.
I got yelled at.
Well, that's why I bring it up. You
They're
had to
both
deal
in
with
New
those
York.
people. The Chris Angel trick itself was kind of all right, but just how he pulls it off is so lame. The presentation is horrible. I would love to talk to the guy about it. Like the legless woman that you turned us on to,
yeah.
and then she walks away on her hands. That would never happen.
No. It's just awful. Way over the top.
Leave your legs behind.
you
want 'em
know,
back on.
and you know they're all like in on it. Everyone around in his crowd, the random crowd of people, they're all in on the gag. They're all part of his act.
When he's walking across the pool, obviously it's glass, plexiglass, and you could swim under it.
Yeah.
And he has to show that by having a woman swim under it, and then she turns like all dramatically, it's like that's just not how it would go down if you want it to be believable.
I wonder if there's any people who are in repeat videos. Anybody is in one video. I wonder if there are people. Any one of the people works for him regularly.
I'm sure.
That'd be awesome.
That would be fun to find out if you catch one.
And so
two or three
one of the
videos.
people that were really pissed off at me is apparently Tony Orlando's daughter.
Tony
Orlando's daughter is mad at me.
Oh, she should be. She's delightful.
Oh, I have no idea who she is. But it seems, and then Tony Orlando's son also is pissed off at people for goofing on the daughter because she's defending Chris Angel.
Why is she
I guess
defending
Tony
Chris
Orlando
Angel?
and Chris Angel are friends.
All right, good for them.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, it does.
But Chris Angel is a really nice guy. We've had him on.
Yeah, but
his presentation is
I
kind of
think
lame.
he's terrible.
He's a mind freak.
I think he's terrible. that awful heavy metal rock and roll magician. Fuck.
The guy makes millions off it.
Oh, I know.
That video we were watching before he was a magician.
Oh, God.
Video he did.
Well, he was a music video. He was in a music video. He's doing like fucking rock, like butt rock, fucking hairband metal, and magic.
All right.
On stage. Like, wow, look at that.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
He cut his hair. He looks like Michael Jackson in
Oh,
the
he cut his hair?
You Are Not Alone video.
Yeah.
Lisa Marie Presley, awkward with no shirt on.
That's how he looks now?
Yeah.
Oh, what is he doing?
He cut his hair. He's more mysterious than ever.
That's right. I always thought Metallica was more mysterious once they cut their hair.
Well, that's true.
That hair looks like a lot of work. Why would you want a hairdo that?
Is that a lot of work right there?
Why would you want a hairdo that needs a lot of work?
A lot of product. You need a lot of product.
But it's cut in such a way that you have to make sure it's exactly that way before you leave the house. Why do you do that? Oh my God, it looks stupid.
Everything he does is lame.
I feel bad because he came in and he was really nice.
Oh,
He's a fellow Long Islander. We like to support the Long Island guys.
Is he from Long Island?
I believe so, yeah. But the presentation, I would love to sit him down and go, your presentation, what are you doing?
He's way over the top.
Didn't Penn mock him on his show? Like when he's doing... I thought during Penn and Teller they said something about him.
Yes.
So anyway, what's up with the Orlando siblings?
Yeah. Well, they're just like, you're an asshole. He has more talent than you'll ever have. And, you know.
How do you know it's Tony Orlando's daughter?
Because it is.
Oh, did she send you is there a yellow ribbon on everything she writes?
Everything.
Her name's Candia.
Yeah.
Tony Orlando's
daughter.
It's not even Tony Orlando.
Gives me Twitter shit because I'm fucking...
What is she doing with her life?
I don't know. I don't even fucking
Getting her mind
know.
freaked.
So wait.
Mind freak, right.
Did she tweet you?
Well, she retweeted.
Okay.
One of my...
and said what?
One of my comments. She said that Tony Orlando has that Mind Freak there has more followers and more fans than I ever will, and that he's more talented than I could ever be.
That's fair enough.
I'm like, yeah, okay.
That's just stupid. Yeah. Kim Kardashian has how many?
See?
1 billion.
And she doesn't even have a brain cell.
I could have thrown that at her.
She's got, what, 15 million or something?
More than Tony Orlando, more than your pops.
How old is she?
I don't know.
Oh, God, she's got to be ancient. Tony Orlando's has to be pushing 80 at this point, right?
Oh, man, really?
Has to.
I don't think so.
Dude, come on.
I want to see him live in Vegas. I want to go see Tony Orlando.
3 times.
Oh, yeah, and I would do this on the floor.
Twice on the pipe. Ding, ding.
He's 69.
Oh, you had him at 80.
This is his daughter. Is his daughter hot?
Yeah, but those guys pad. I think he's padding a few.
Think?
I think so.
Yeah.
Come on. He's not 69. Tony Orlando, 69.
I don't know.
69. 69.
Yeah?
The Negro.
Oh.
Hey girl, what you doing
Down there.
dancing alone?
You like this, Jim?
That's what I say when I'm getting toothy head.
Let's go home. It's not going to get better than that tonight.
Oh, Jesus. Swaying.
You don't even know me.
What up?
Is that her?
Oh, my darling, not 3 times on the ceiling if you want me.
Is that Dawn singing in the background?
Yeah.
Twice on my pipe. Yeah.
The answer is no.
No.
Oh, my sweetness means you meet me in the hall.
Fuck yeah. Oh.
She loves Chris Angel.
Wow.
All right, wait. What's going on here?
There's a photo on her Twitter of her and a friend kissing a Chris Angel demonic painting.
A giant fucking painting. Is that
Who's got the hiney?
That's her friend. Brunette is.
Damn, her friend's got a fucking.
Wait,
that is a fucking hoochie mama ass.
Tony Orlando has a midget offspring. How short is she?
Maybe the other chick's tall.
Are they young? How young?
The
are
other
they?
chick is a giant, or Tony Orlando's daughter is she's very, very tiny.
She's very pretty.
Yeah, look at that.
She looks like a young Amy Fisher in that one
That's
photo.
all right?
Yeah, hopefully she acts like that too.
Yeah.
Love a young Amy Fisher.
Oh wow! All right, in that picture, she's okay. All right.
She's attractive. I'll give her that.
Well, not so much there.
What happened there? A little more Tony Orlando in that picture.
Oh, okay. I see what's going on.
Right, there's.
Well, she's cute.
It depends on the angle.
Yeah,
you get a good angle. This broad is hot.
She's a two-face.
She loves the Jonas.
She's got to be looking back at you a little bit. And then you get a good shot of her.
Oh, there's her with Nick Jonas. Huh? Wow.
So that's your newest Twitter beef? Tony Orlando's daughter.
That's my newest little Twitter battle. I'm battling Tony Orlando's daughter, Jenny Rose, I guess her name is.
Yes.
Yeah, Jenny Rose.
Read a few of her tweets. What does she tweet about?
Wow.
Chris Angel. She apparently is the biggest Chris Angel fan. I didn't know.
I
didn't know I was getting fucking Tony Orlando's daughter all riled up.
But she's a fan because, she thinks he's a bit on the sexy side.
Well, yeah.
If Chris Angel was a pig doing those tricks, she wouldn't be a fan.
Yeah, that's true.
She likes that rock and roll.
I don't see her fucking pining over the amazing Jonathan.
Exactly.
You know?
She retweeted.
Who was
Chris
amazing,
Angel.
by the way.
Yes. He was amazing until he did the exact amazing show
amazing
for
act.
25 years.
That's amazing, by the way. That you can do the same act for 25 years.
Wasn't so amazing after a while. It's like, how about you get a new amazing
something new there?
Illusion.
Oh, look out. You're going to get fucking somebody all pissed off. Charo's son will fucking come at you.
Very funny.
Yeah, fucking people. Enough.
Did you respond?
Tony Orlando. I was going to. I actually had something typed out, and then I'm like, fuck it. What am I bothering for? It was some bash on her father, too. You know.
Oh, wow.
Of course, I was going to.
Going right for the jugular.
I'm such a scumbag on Twitter. If I'm not blocking people outright, just fucking like blocking them for nothing, I'll do horrid comments. And
it's not cool to block people on Twitter, man. You know
I
that.
fucking
don't do that.
I'm a blocking machine.
Not cool, brother.
I blocked a bunch yesterday. It was wonderful. Feels great.
Why? Why do you block it?
Because you guys know I take a different angle on the Redskins than you do. So I was tweeting it, and people were coming, being like dicks about, not saying like I don't agree with what you're saying, but like you're fucking, you fake, you're against free speech.
Oh,
so,
God.
Block.
I forgot. That's my response, by the way.
Yeah, he did.
I didn't know it was Tony Orlando's daughter when I first responded.
Oh. So she wrote, "You don't even have half of his success, so please shut up. Also, it's Chris, C-R-I-S-S, not
Right.
C-H-R-I-S.
She's 2 for 2 in information.
Right.
And then Anthony.
I wrote, ha ha, a dumb bitch white knight. Yeah. Yeah, so I called her a dumb bitch.
You called Tony Orlando's daughter a dumb bitch.
Yeah. Don't fuck with me.
So you block people over the Bob Costas thing?
No, I didn't talk about Costas. I was talking about the Redskins, but not Bob Costas. I don't.
But you said you blocked a whole bunch of people, and I heard Bob Costas. I'm confused.
No,
now.
I didn't say Bob Costas. I said I have the Redskins. I was talking about the Redskins, not Costas.
Oh.
Even though what he commented on them, I was talking about the team name.
He drives me fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Because my point on this is really, really simple. Bob Costas should have said this 25 years ago.
You don't like his timely lectures?
No, he's just jumping on a stupid bandwagon. If he truly felt this way, he should have said it 20, 25 years ago. What is he talking about? He's really close to sports.
It's his job.
But now he's brave enough to come out because Obama said something? I fucking hate Costas. I've hated him for a long time. When we were growing up, he was kind of cool, I guess. But somewhere along the line, he went into the fucking hated category.
Yeah, I remember a point where I really liked him.
But there's something about him. He's so douchey.
Do you believe in douchebags?
You don't like that? Do you believe in miracles?
No.
I like
him.
That's one of the greatest sports calls ever. What's wrong with you? God.
You don't like the shot heard around the world either?
No.
Do you believe in miracles was awesome.
It's one of the best sports calls ever.
Yeah.
By the way, they still had to play one more game for the gold medal.
A lot of people don't know that.
A lot of people think that was for the gold medal.
Oh, no. That was Al Michaels, by the way.
Yes, it was Al Michaels, who was OJ's friend.
OJ.
The juice.
What famous thing did Bob Costas say?
He hasn't had a.
He hasn't had a good one?
What's his most famous call? Wow, I couldn't even tell you. This guy's a douche, though, man. I mean, he should have said this 20, 25 years ago.
Uh-huh.
Now he's saying it? What, are you kidding me?
He doesn't like the Redskins.
Can I hear this?
Name. Oh, here he goes.
Washington playing Dallas here tonight. It seems like an appropriate time to acknowledge the ongoing controversy about the name Redskins. Let's start here. There's no reason to believe that owner Daniel Snyder or any official or player from his team harbors animus toward Native Americans or wishes to disrespect them.
I harbor animus over there in Northport.
This is undoubtedly also true of the vast majority of those who don't think twice about the long-standing moniker. And in fact, as best can be determined, even a majority of Native Americans say they are not offended. But having stipulated that, there's still a distinction to be made.
What do you mean, but?
Objections
That's
to names
everything.
like Bray.
There's no but after that.
Right.
That is the argument.
If most Native Americans don't have a problem with this, then shut your
Don't have a
fucking
problem
mouth.
with it. The team owner and the fans and whatnot aren't using it animus. There's no animus. And that's it. There. Now, but... And here comes his fucking...
And his butt is
fake-
always so stupid.
His fake morality and
His butt
self-serving
always takes
bullshit.
2 minutes.
Huh?
Yeah,
His
yeah.
butt always takes 2 minutes.
Yes.
And
His
who
butt.
said it? It was said brilliantly. He talks to you like he's talking down to you.
Yeah.
Like you're not on the same intelligence level as
I
a
would
Bob
hate his
Costas.
kid.
Oh,
Like,
his kid must just be like, oh, my dad's a dick.
Right, he can't just discuss it. Yeah, all right, I said it.
Yeah, his kid must harbor animus to him.
Sure.
Animus.
Chiefs, chiefs, warriors, and the like strike many of us as political correctness run amok. These nicknames honor rather than demean. They're pretty much the same as Vikings, Patriots, or even Cowboys. And names like Blackhawks, Seminoles, and Chippewas, while
tell me one thing the Vikings did that was positive.
Well,
Killed people.
nice hats.
Holy fuck.
Fucked a lot of chicks.
Made a lot of cool boats.
Yeah. Had
I'm not
beards.
saying.
I'll see the boat movie.
I'm not saying what they did was, you know.
I want to see the boat movie.
And they built kick-ass boats.
They did.
Were the Vikings positive in the end?
They
Those
were.
Capital One commercials.
They were brutal.
They were pretty brutal.
The Vikings were brutal.
Very conquering people.
Let's learn about Vikings today. I really don't know what. I don't know the
Those
positive
Vikings.
spin on the Vikings thing.
Yeah, but I don't think there's any Vikings left. To,
But he's not saying
to be
like.
offended.
I think he's saying like
showing the comparison.
names. The names like Vikings is just a name. They're Vikings. If it was murderous Vikings, then there'd be like, oh wow, that's
He's using the
About the
argument that
Vikings.
people have been using. Like, he's kind of using that, like, he's giving the example that people have been, because people are saying, how come Vikings isn't offensive? How come Cowboys
Right.
isn't offensive? How come that's not offensive?
Well,
so he's using that.
I think he's saying because those are just names, and some of them do honor the bravery of the Indians and whatnot. But Redskins, he's saying, is out of that category. It's an insult. It's a slur. Let's hear him say.
I didn't realize he was separating
Yes,
them.
he is. Yeah.
Yes, of course he is.
Oh yeah.
Seminoles, and Chippewas, while potentially more problematic, can still be okay, provided the symbols are appropriately respectful. Which is where the Cleveland Indians, with the combination of their name and Chief Wahoo logo, have sometimes run into trouble.
Sometimes
A number of
Chief
teams,
Wahoo.
mostly in the college ranks, have changed their names in response to objections. The Stanford Cardinal and the Dartmouth Big Green were each once the Indians. The St. John's Redmen have become the Red Storm. And the Miami of Ohio Redskins, that's right, Redskins, are now the Red Hawks. Still, the NFL franchise that represents the nation's capital has maintained its name. But think for a moment about the term Redskins and how it truly differs from all the others. Ask yourself what the equivalent would be if directed toward African Americans,
Blackskins,
Asians,
brownskins,
or members of any other ethnic group.
yellowskins.
When considered that way, Redskins can't possibly honor a heritage or a noble character trait, nor can it possibly be considered a neutral term. It's an insult, a slur, no matter how benign the present day
Well, you
intent.
changed my mind. Okay.
It's fair to say that
I'm
for a
in now.
long time now, and certainly
Not really.
in
I don't
2013, no offense has been intended. But if you take a step back, isn't it clear to see how offense might legitimately be taken?
Offense?
For more on this topic, including Daniel Snyder's take,
He's irritating.
He's irritating because he should have said this years ago.
Sorry, Dad.
Yeah.
What, things have just changed? It's the same shit.
I know.
The Redskins had the same meaning when he was broadcasting way back in the day. And I've also heard that they would paint their faces red to go into battle.
Ugh.
So what's the true meaning
know.
of them of the term Redskins?
I don't know.
I've heard
that's how
I've heard many
I've heard
different
that's how they
things.
got ready for battle.
Right.
Part of his smugness, too, is the way he looks at the camera.
He's a dick.
As if to say, admit it, I'm right and you're wrong.
I'm right.
Why don't
Not
you
only am
know
I right,
better?
but you're
Yes.
wrong.
He's a
right?
dick.
So what bothers me about it is it's not that I'm offended by it, or I don't think, oh, it's politically incorrect. Of course not.
Yeah.
It's the fact that they grovel in the NFL. Like fucking that Eagles player says nigger at a Kenny Chesney concert, and it gets a different team. He has to apologize and take
it's crazy.
sensitivity. Like, they're so selective where they show bravery. Like, if they started cartooning other cultures, I would be 100% behind them.
But I would love to see how the team would handle that if that player was on the Redskins.
Same way. It's fucking, I guarantee.
We don't know for sure because this guy's hanging in there.
The same
Most
way.
people would have caved by now, by the way. Most owners would have caved by now. This is a special situation. This guy's like, fuck you, I'm not changing the name. But eventually they will when that guy's long gone.
No, I think he's going to change it.
Yeah. You think?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, God.
But look at other teams.
But then they're going to go after something else, Jimmy. That's why, I mean, this is never going to end.
It's rare that I agree with it. It's almost like, and I hate political correctness so much.
But you're giving them too much fucking power because then they're going to go after the next fucking thing.
If that American Indian, again, that Chief Wahoo. Put a fucking Chinese face or a black. You can't. If they started doing that,
I think we should.
I would. You know what? I'd be fine with that.
Do that.
I'd be totally fine with that.
Just really, just horrific. Images and names.
You're making a great argument, but the problem is that you know how these people are, and you know they're not going to stop.
Indians?
That's the problem. That's the problem. So I want to keep it just how it is because why give these fucking guys any more power?
Because in this,
and the Indians logo is way worse than the Redskins. I don't have a problem with either one, but the Indians logo, they're goofing on the Indian. He looks like a complete jackass in that logo.
It's big, dumb
it's all cartoony with a dumb look on his face,
big dumb smile,
big teeth and
Chief
nose.
Wahoo.
Right,
Chief Wahoo.
Oh. That's way more insulting, I think.
If they end up changing the Redskins name, you have to think that's the next thing to go.
Of course.
You know why the Indians are still dealing with this shit? Because they don't have the fucking the same voice that blacks have or other special interest groups, or they haven't had the same political influence. So people just kind of fuck them. It just annoys me because they're taking shit and we don't give it to anybody else. Be brave everywhere.
This guy Jason in Detroit says there are high schools on reservations with the name Redskins.
Oh.
Is that true? Can we look that up?
Crazy.
Let's say hi to Jason in Detroit. We lost him. All right.
It's hard to take the side of the politically correct side. It's not comfortable for me to take that side. But I've been saying this for years about this. I'm not jumping on this. For fucking years I've said that I hated that name and I thought it was shitty. Ever since I saw that group of American Indians explaining themselves, and it was fucking on Donahue or whatever it was.
Right.
It made me think different about it, that's all.
Well, the St. John's Redmond changed to the Red Storm.
Yeah.
An actual storm has affected a lot of fucking people in this area. Redmond never did any of those.
About Indians.
Redmond never did any of those people harm, but a superstorm called Sandy certainly did. So wouldn't those people be offended by the name change?
You watch F Troop? They got the Hekawi Indians, and they got that name because they were lost, and they said, "Where the Hekawi?" It's like, who are you? They go, "We're the Hekawi," and they're like, "Oh, you're the Hekawi Indians." That's how they,
that.
We got one. We got one. Don in Michigan. Don,
is that Don on the phone?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Here comes a doozy, by the way. Go ahead, Don.
Hey, I think women should be offended by the Detroit Red Wings logo and name.
All right.
That's pretty good.
I wanted to hate it, but okay, you're
the Red Wings. Yes, they fly on the wings of a maxi, and then if they have a heavy flow day, those wings might get a little red. Red Wings.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
It's all over your face. It's a good time.
Right. I don't think these teams were being pussies by not going after other groups. I mean, Indians were fucking warriors, man. That we all grew up thinking Indians were warriors.
Their argument is that Redskins is a slur.
Right.
That's their only argument.
But the Native Americans are saying they don't give a fuck about it.
Some do, some don't. Yeah, some care, some don't. But it's just their lack. It's not that they don't want them to go after. Like, if one of their players said faggot in the locker room and a reporter heard it, the team would make them apologize and like, if the Redskins stood tall and said, you know what, we don't care what you say, or if the NFL said, you know what, that black guy said nigger at a concert. So what? It's not our business.
Right.
Then I would feel differently. But they're fucking such selectively brave little moments of bravery.
I don't think they're being brave. I think they made these team names a long time ago, not thinking they were being brave or edgy. I think they had these names because it was powerful for their team.
I think at the time you're probably right. But why no blackface? How about the Zulus? Why not a blackface on the side of a helmet?
That would rock.
I would, dude. That'd be great. Why not though?
You know how much merch they would sell?
Oh man,
my God!
They wouldn't do it.
They should have the Zulus. That'd be a good team.
Well, the Zulus that good though?
Yeah, they're pretty tough.
They were pretty tough.
Yeah.
I didn't learn about the Zulus growing up. I learned about Native Americans though.
Hard to fight once you know.
But it's just getting
flooded guns in there when they're still throwing spears. Yeah. But yeah, they did pretty good for what they had.
The whole thing is ridiculous, is what I'm getting at. I mean, you can't even say, sit Indian style anymore. It's crisscross applesauce. I witnessed that for the first time at my son's school. I wanted to puke. The teacher goes, "Okay, everyone sit crisscross applesauce."
What does it have to do with applesauce?
It rhymes.
And
could have been tomato sauce.
But how?
It's very offensive to Italians.
Yeah, and reflux Americans.
Reflux American.
But isn't that how Indians sat?
Yeah.
So why is that a problem?
Yeah.
How else do you sit on the floor?
Yeah.
They didn't have chairs back then.
Indian style.
They had logs.
Yeah.
They would sit on the ground.
You'd squat.
And it's pretty impressive to sit like an Indian. It's not easy on the back.
Crisscross applesauce.
That's what they say now. It's unbelievable.
That's ridiculous.
And then I was watching a show the other day, and instead of saying shut the fuck up, obviously you can't say that, they said shut the front door.
Shut the front door.
What does that mean?
I've heard that.
That's been around for a while.
It's so stupid, though.
Because it sounds like you're going to say shut the fuck up. You go,
Right.
shut the front door. Oh.
How about cheese and rice instead of Jesus Christ? Cheese and rice.
Is
Oh,
that-
ever heard that? Oh, yeah.
Cheese
That's
and rice.
terrible.
But
Cheese
wouldn't
and
the
rice is terrible.
But wouldn't the Lord be mad because he knows exactly what you meant to say there?
Jesus knows.
Jesus knows you actually were going to say
Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Bull spit.
Bull spew. Bull spit.
Since the Cowboys killed so many Indians, shouldn't they change their name too?
Oh!
That's a great point there,
There you
Bill
go.
and Georgia. The whole thing is ridiculous.
Cowboys.
You can look at almost every team.
Right.
They were drunken thugs, most of them. Cowboys, right?
You think Cowboys were ethical?
No.
Get the fuck out of here.
I saw an episode of Bonanza the other day, and a bunch of cowpoke came into a town, and they had to shut the town down.
Damn it.
Because they go crazy. And then the people were pissed off that the mayor and the sheriff shut the town down. So they said, fuck you, we're going to open the town because we want to make money off of these cowpokes. And they opened the town, and you know what happened? They trashed the fucking place.
Of course they did.
And they were like, I told you so. Told you.
Oh, it's terrible.
Yeah, Cowboys were a little fucking crazy.
Matt in New York has something on the Red Men. I don't know if this is true. I'm going to learn something today. Go, Matt.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Hey.
The reason why they were known as the Red Men had nothing to do with Indians. They wore red shorts, and they were known as the Red Men, and then over time they adopted the whole Indian thing.
Oh, I heard that too. Yeah, that it had nothing to
And
do
then
with.
And then the NCAA forces them to they won't give them money.
Huh?
I think they were named after Redman.
Redman.
The rapper.
Oh,
Look
yeah.
at Redman is fucking.
Loves his weed.
Look at he's sniffing some bud right there.
He had the
Smells
best
good.
episode of Cribs.
Oh yeah, I didn't see it.
Yeah, I thought Syracuse had a ridiculous team name when they were the Orange Men.
The Orange Men.
Until they changed us to just the Orange.
Why did they change it?
So, because the women teams.
Oh, because men.
Because they didn't want the women's sports to be called Orange Men.
Then call them Orange.
So now everyone is just called. We're just.
What, there was a time that the women's basketball team were called the Orange Men?
Technically, all teams were just the Orange Men.
How about the orange women or the orange for the women? Why did they ruin the men's? That's for you. That's
Now everything is just the Syracuse Orange.
Why
Like,
does
there's
Syracuse have to be fucking uniform like that?
Just, just one orange.
Call them what they are, the Bull Dykes.
Because it goes back to my point. Everyone's losing their minds with this PC shit. That's why I try to defend all of it in the end.
The Orange.
It's ridiculous.
And look at their mascot. It's just an orange blob.
Don't shit on Otto.
Terrible.
It's Otto the Orange.
Otto the Orange.
Is he an orange?
He's an orange.
Like you eat.
Right, he's Otto the Orange.
There's nothing like. There's nothing strong about an orange representing your team.
And it's one. It's not even the oranges. Like there's a bunch of them.
Some goofy guy has to dress in the orange costume, and that's supposed to show strength for your fucking athletic team.
We are an orange.
Oh wow!
Like, look out!
Look out, everyone!
Who wins in a fight? It's the Warriors versus an orange.
One orange. One
orange. Let me say hi to Kevin in South Carolina. Kevin.
Good morning, boys. Glad you're back.
Hola.
Hey, I think the New York Yankees should change their name because Yankees burn cities to the ground and starve civilians. So if it's good for the Redskins, it's good for the New York
A
Yankees.
Yankee was pretty much. That wasn't a good term if you were from the South.
Yeah, this guy's doing You're doing what I used to do when I was 13 years old, when I would argue with my mom, and I would try to make what I thought was a really bright point, which was word twisting the other way. But you and I both know the difference. Like, it's easy that you could take any team and cleverly go, well,
right.
Technically, didn't they? What about when the... And, we could do that and play wordplay and semantics games, but we all know the difference.
Yeah, I know.
Let's.
That guy.
All right, thank you, sir. Let's go to Mike in Frisco. Mikey.
Mike.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey, man.
Hey, just a little interesting story. So, Columbus Day was yesterday, obviously, right? Supposedly still a holiday in the United States. Well, San Francisco, probably about 10 years ago, actually banned the name, and they used to have a parade. They still have a parade. It's called the Italian Heritage Day now. They got rid of the name Columbus Day because of the Indians fucking protested it so many times.
But then, you know what? Then don't have the parade at all, because that's what happened. That's the only reason you're having a parade.
Right.
That's a fucking joke.
That he came to America and, quote, discovered it, even though there were people here already.
A country raping murderer by any other name.
Right.
It's also that fucking heritage shit I hate, too. Like,
Yeah,
why are you
I
going to
know.
celebrate your heritage, but you get mad if everybody lumps criminals into the same category as you, but you don't mind accepting all their good shit.
Yeah.
Right.
So I hate those heritage parades, too. They stink.
Then cancel the fucking parade,
It's a
man.
waste of fucking bunch of traffic tied up. People can fucking march down the streets.
Columbus came to America, discovered it, and then, brought his boys, and they fucking slaughtered everybody that was here before they were here.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Was what you did back then.
So you either celebrate that,
Yeah, Nick DiPaolo's in that
or you just don't have the parade.
Exactly.
Or you get Sil out there, and he'll make sure the parade happens.
Exactly. That scene in The Sopranos with the Columbus Day protest. Yeah.
Got to tell you, somebody's got a good point about the Jets. My team, the Jets, who look fucking shitty against the fucking Steelers.
I think we're going to be playing some semantics games here.
Nope.
Okay, cool.
No, we're not. Eddie in Georgia. Eddie.
Hey, what about the Jazz? Didn't they take down the World Trade Center?
There you go.
true.
There you go.
That's true.
There you go. Change the name.
Change the name.
Right.
True.
Yeah, you could pretty much get every single.
Sure. 13-year-old Jimmy always could.
I bet he was adorable, too.
Oh, I thought I was a little lawyer. Well, Mom.
Jesus.
Well,
I think,
how immature.
I think if most of the Native Americans don't have a problem with this, then let's move on to something else, period.
Yeah.
Period. Why give Bob Costas his stupid moment?
Yeah, Bob Costas is an ass.
What a fucking douchebag. And this leads to the other thing that I was telling Travis about the invites at school.
Oh, yeah.
And you've told me that this has been going on for a while, but I'm seeing it for the
I've heard of
first
this
time.
for a while.
Like, invite all the class to birthday parties.
Oh, God. Yeah,
or don't invite
anybody.
anybody.
20 years later.
Or don't invite anybody.
So you have to invite the entire class, or you can't invite anybody. That's ridiculous.
It's
part of growing up.
Yeah, so spend a
Getting
shitload of money,
scorned.
or just don't have a party.
We're all gonna. They just want us all to be the same fucking person eventually.
Yep. Yeah. Everyone's your friend.
My kid started school recently, and the birthday invites have gone out. He's been invited to one, I think, and he hasn't been invited to others. Guess what? He don't give a fuck, and we don't give a fuck. That means that we have a free Saturday.
Yeah,
I don't want to go to birthday parties every fucking Saturday.
You know what a birthday party is? It's a bill.
Yes.
You have to go buy a gift for someone.
It's a waste of fucking
And then your
time.
whole
Is what
day,
it is.
the whole day is fucking shot, right?
And when his
please.
birthday comes around, I already know which kids in his class I'll invite.
All of them.
No.
All the white ones.
I don't want all of them there. No, I don't want them all there. Of course not. I'll invite the ones that he's obviously getting along with. That's how the world works. Why is my voice so high?
Wow, they really are.
Yeah, I've heard the same thing about like bringing treats to school or like that's where I heard it. Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
Bring everyone a Valentine.
Everyone needs a Valentine, or you can't get.
That's where you got your crushing blows in school. That's how you learned that people sucked and that you couldn't always get what you wanted, and that pretty girl that you wished gave you a Valentine,
you didn't always get what you
exactly.
want.
Oh, was Valentine's Day heartbreaking?
Terrible. It was the worst. It really was the worst.
Fucking just. Oh, please! I hope she gives. And she don't even know who you are, and she hands a Valentine to the other guy.
Or you get that friend Valentine.
Oh God.
Did you have an empty locker? I had an empty locker.
I never got like Valentine's.
I opened up that locker hoping for a miracle. No little hearts for the Opster.
We used to have them just like right on our desk. You know, you make the little mailbox on your desk, and then you put them in.
Mine was empty.
Some people just had a shitload.
Yeah.
It is nice that the really good-looking people are getting knocked down to the fucking rest of our level, though. Like the thing that makes them special, which is only their looks and their dog shit personality, does nothing. Yeah, but now you get the same amount of cards on the desk as I do. Now what, fucko? Now what are you gonna do?
Yes.
You get shit handed to you your whole life. Everybody treats you better because you're handsome or you're pretty. Now you got 5 and I got 5. What?
I think disappointment builds character. Period.
Yeah,
it builds fucking character. You need a little of that. A little disappointment. You're gonna lose some of these fucking sporting events.
Yeah.
You're not gonna fucking get the invite to the birthday party from the cool kid. You're not gonna get the Valentine's Day card from the hot chick.
Aw.
No, you're not.
That hurt.
Well, no, you are now, because this is where we're going with all this shit.
It's phony, though.
My school...
She don't want to be your Valentine.
It's going to be really crushing, because when you get that I choose you card, and you find out she doesn't choose you at all.
No.
Yes, then you realize she meant choose you, and it was for Ben Stein.
Can't bring in treats for the your fellow classmates anymore?
I mean, you can't bring it
because of this new thing
baked.
called the peanut allergy, which, by the way, we didn't have growing up. I want to say that again.
Yeah, my kid, she can't bring any peanuts into her class.
Well,
one kid has a...
All right, then tell the kid to stay home. Everyone's going to enjoy some peanut butter cookies.
That's what peanut butter Tuesdays. That's all I'd bring in is peanut butter stuff. All right, here's a bag of peanut butter dust. And I'd kick it in the air.
Holy shit.
Yeah, bring peanut butter cookies for everyone and celery for
Peanut
that
butter dust.
for that weirdo kid.
Exactly. Yeah,
Here's your celery as we enjoy peanut butter cookies.
I do feel like the peanut butter allergy thing might be the exception since kids' throats close.
Yeah,
maybe.
They die.
Evidence.
It was just called
but it
asthma when we were
exists.
growing up.
I'll give you asthma.
We didn't have this, is my point. We didn't have one kid drop to the ground because he ate a peanut butter cookie while we were growing up.
And there were peanuts everywhere.
Everywhere.
Sure. In my shit.
They had peanuts in everything growing up. We didn't have kids rolling around on the ground.
No.
Trying to find an
Convulsing.
EpiPen.
Yeah, a bunch of EpiPens coming out. Little fucking kid EpiPens slamming them into their leg.
Can't sell Snickers in school anymore.
Yeah, it's
The name? It's because of the name?
Yeah.
Sounds too close.
It's like that Louis bit, you know.
I love the Louis bit. We played it recently, too. And we got a kid in my extended family that's got the peanut thing going on. So, but with that said, it's just completely ridiculous.
It's probably all the Wi-Fi that did it.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what changed, but
You're right about that.
George Washington Carver just getting fucked over again.
Do you remember
that guy
goddamn white
comes
people.
up with his peanuts his whole fucking
white
life,
people.
and then white people got to fuck it all up with their dumb peanut allergy, and now they can't even experience the wonder that is the peanut. The wonderful peanut that he worked his whole life. Fucking work was the peanut. Oh God!
Do you remember one kid?
White people.
You remember one kid growing up that had some issue with food? Every once in a while, maybe, and you'd hear him go, I gotta go to get a Benadryl. I gotta go get a Benadryl at the nurse's office. I'm feeling a little stuffed up.
That was nothing compared to, because I grew up in the realm of mainstreaming kids with mental and physical handicaps.
Nice.
Then they put them in our regular classrooms. So a peanut allergy would have been nothing.
That would have been a
to the
dream.
kid with the giant light bulb head and the fucking pupils that looked like goat eyes. And he'd swing his head around like this all day.
Why does that kid have to be in school? No one's going to hire him.
I don't know. And then there was another kid. He wasn't really a midget. He just looked like a squished kid. Like his head was squished. He looked like he should have been going, rah, rah, and he was a kid.
Like a Dick, yes. Dick Tracy villain.
Yeah, and he was real short. He should have had a fedora on. Rah, rah.
One of them is talking to his friend, and he's going, and this other guy had an afro and played with dolls.
Cried all the time.
Cried a lot. He was a queer.
Old pissy eyes. He was a queer.
We had one girl in our high school. She was so handicapped that it looked like she was walking around in a drum kit. She had so much shit going on around her.
Oh, she had like a cage.
It was
wheels
everything.
On it. Yeah,
everything. Well, they didn't make the wheelchairs as well as they do today.
No, they were the kids that had the fucking key to the elevator around their neck. You know, they had the little key. And they'd wheel around in the wheelchair, kind of,
And all the black kids try to get rides in the elevators.
Of course, yes, they would.
Of course they would.
She went down to my school.
I ain't walking up no stairs.
The good old days. All this shit build character.
It did build some character, I'll tell you that.
My kid's school, no Halloween costumes. I still don't know why. I got to find out.
We can do that.
Is it the mask
You're allowed
thing?
to.
Yeah, we're having a Halloween party.
I don't know, because why wouldn't you just say costumes, no masks?
Why no masks?
Because the
That's a
school
safety
shootings.
issue, yeah.
With
I'm sure it's a safety issue for, like, to see visually if you're walking.
Oh, sure. Remember those horrible, like, cheap plastic masks we had growing up?
Yeah.
And what they smelled like from
We
your
had 'em too.
breath?
Yeah.
From your breath and your
anything.
and your runny nose.
You're running across the street with fucking, like, you have horse blinders on. You can't see shit.
Horrible.
Staples are just poking in.
Yes. That piece of elastic.
I had a big head, so the elastic would always break and smack me in my head. It hurt so bad.
You have a big head.
A big head, and that little band would snap and just whoosh, whip me in the side of the
Your
head.
fucking HGH head. Your fucking freakishly fast-growing head couldn't keep that little mask on.
Shit.
I wasn't using that yet.
Birthdays, they can't even talk about it in school. They need a password. What does that mean?
What?
Hold on, man.
Safe
We
word.
go down this road a bunch, I understand, but I like when we get new shit. Jim in Pennsylvania, go ahead.
Yeah, today, so kids' feelings aren't hurt for not being invited to the birthday party. Your kids now have to have a special password amongst them. If they want to talk about the birthday party, they can't say, "Oh, tonight the birthday party, we're doing this." They have to say some other word.
Yeah.
Fuck fest.
Fucking child orgy.
beat the minority party we're having. They're just making it even worse. We're having an exclude that retard party.
Basically, they want your kid to suck from a tit until they turn 18 years old.
Yeah.
Well, 18, how about 22? Because this shit's going on in college, too. It's unbelievable.
Aren't they raising the age of...
yeah, what is it, 26 now or something?
Yeah, of adolescence? No, adolescence.
Yeah, in the UK.
Well, of course they have to. Because we're raising a whole bunch of fucking pussies. But if you listen to this radio show, you're the exception to the rule.
Oh, yes, of course.
Is that also because we live longer, you think? Like, everything is relative to how long you live?
I think it's they're saying that you're not done maturing at 18. Like,
maybe they're right.
Yeah.
Maybe they're right. Of course they're right.
You're right, but that doesn't mean you change the name of what it is.
I think I think it's strictly
silly.
for like child psychologists. And,
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Fucking. Let's say hi to Robin in Delaware. She's a regular to the Opie Anthony Show. I recognize you, Robin.
Hi,
Hi, good morning.
Good morning, Robin.
Hi, Robin.
Hi, Robin.
I'm a teacher, and basically
Big whoop.
we are dumbing down the kids so much that they have a policy now where they can redo any assignment that they want and they get the higher grade no matter what.
Sick.
Redo it and then get the higher grade. That's great.
I love it.
I wish I
go to
had
school.
that option.
Yeah, it would be cool. Trust me, we wish we had that, but
Yeah, I would never do my homework, just scribble in some bullshit and then be like, oh, I'll just fix it later.
Yeah.
Well, and it's for tests and stuff, and they have to be given the same test. So if you give a kid a test and they get like a 20 on it, then they can redo it and they get the higher grade. And also, they can actually not get lower than a 50 no matter what. So even if they do nothing, they get a 50.
I would love those rules.
fuck.
Then with the curve, you're getting like an 80.
I remember the big fucking F.
Like the curve.
The big red F. Was that fucking great coming around for the whole class to see?
Glaring on the F.
And the teacher would be so angry about it.
Oh,
You could
yeah.
tell there was like some fucking that
Oh,
Cumia.
yeah. It was like Mr. Hand when he was handing it out. F. F.
I remember sitting at my desk just being, please be a D, please be a D, please be a D.
I
And
got
it was
a,
like a 32.
They put the F would be in red. You just a big red F.
I got a,
You failed.
I got a 30 on a quiz on fractions once, and my teacher gave it back to me, and he goes, "Sam, what happened here? This quiz was like a gift."
Oh, I remember
You're
that.
stupid. I'm so stupid.
I know, they would make you feel bad.
Oh, yeah.
Bad enough you got the F. Then they got to make it hurt.
Did you study?
One time in college, RoboCop was my teacher.
Right, I heard about that.
And
literally, the guy that played RoboCop
Yeah, the guy that played
was your
RoboCop.
teacher. Yeah.
I can't remember.
Weller.
Peter Weller.
Peter Weller.
He was my teacher in Roman Empire through film class, and he gave us quizzes.
Empire through film.
Yeah, he gave us quizzes every week.
Niche class.
And I would never read the books or watch the films. So I would just take the quizzes. He once, and it was like a 200-person class. In front of the entire class, he once handed me back a quiz and said, "Sam, you got to crack a book, man."
Oh, wow.
But I thought it was awesome because he was RoboCop.
That is awesome.
Yes, sir.
He knows me.
I called my dad and told him.
RoboCop now knows who I am.
Citizen, you fail. Oh, shit.
I was like, you were in Buckaroo Banzai.
Well, that's why he's teaching now.
You got to crack a book, man.
Now he's on Sons of Anarchy, and I was like, that guy told me to crack a
Oh,
book.
he's making a comeback.
He was in.
All right.
Dexter for a season.
All right.
Good for him.
Let's go to Joe in Pennsylvania. Joe.
Yeah, hey, I had a.
Hey, hold on about because you remind me of something, Philly. Do you got the cops talking to the Utes?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
No.
We'll find it during the break. I guess the cops did a little stop and frisk. This was
I saw
this
that,
was
yeah.
Reverend Al's big.
It was on Drudge.
This is Reverend Al's big thing. At 6 o'clock, I gotta just say this: at 6 o'clock, you can't watch a news program because Reverend Al's on, who's horrendous. Because everything's black to him.
Yeah.
And then you got probably the worst news show ever invented. They brought Crossfire back. Have you seen this yet?
No, I haven't.
How awful it is?
I haven't even seen it.
And it's someone we like. S.C. Cups is one of the hosts.
Yeah.
But they're strangling her. The show looks bad. The pacing of it, the rhythm of it is horrendous.
I don't think anyone's watching.
I haven't. Didn't know that.
And S.E. Cups is talented, but she's not going to make it with that show. I'm telling you right now. The show's horrible. And now we lost the guy.
What channel is that?
The guy in Pennsylvania.
No, what
CNN,
channel?
Oh, that's CNN.
Yeah.
She has a gig on CNN? That's good.
Yeah, Crossfire.
But it's horrible, man. They got Newt Gingrich, who, could be entertaining in small doses, but now he's got to, carry a fucking news show every day.
He's awful.
His delivery is horrible for that shit.
Yeah, he's a hateable guy, Newt Gingrich.
So then I went to Reverend Al because I just wanted to fucking be angry at him.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you watch him.
Oh, yeah.
And then you got some cops that are doing a little stop and frisk in Philadelphia. And I think they had every right to ask these kids what they were doing in the neighborhood.
Some teens.
And then the one kid was filming, and this is where the cops fucked up. They said, "Turn, get rid of that fucking camera. We don't want to be fucking filmed."
Yeah.
So the youth was smart enough to go, "All right," and he just put it in his pocket. He was still recording.
Uh-oh. Wood shampoo.
And then he caught the cops going, "We don't want you here."
Hey, maybe they don't.
We'll get the clip for the next break. It's but Reverend Al goes all dramatically. He looks into the camera and goes, "We will be watching this one very closely," and gives those eyes
Fuck
like,
you.
"Don't fuck with me and my people."
Meanwhile, there's a bunch of pastors up there in Harlem that want to fucking throw him out.
Yeah, I saw that.
They're all pissed off at him.
Oh,
because they're saying he's just self-serving and he's just looking for publicity. He's not doing anything for the community.
No.
The community.
Why does MSNBC give him a show? I mean,
Well, not only do they give him a show, I noticed something that has changed recently with Reverend Al, because I do take a peek. Everyone that goes on that show has to address him as Reverend.
Reverend? It's so stupid.
And some will
Reverend.
shorten and go Rev. But something was said to all these guests that's how you address Mr. Sharpton.
I call him race baiter.
he's just, the guy's a twat.
Oh, yeah.
He really is a twat.
He uses,
I don't think
race.
he came in that day.
Oh.
I got a good picture with him when I was my fat face. He was coming off a roast dais.
He's a twat, but you're going to get that picture signed.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I think he'd sign it.
He will. He don't give a fuck.
If not.
All right. What is that? Is that the thing?
It's 16 minutes.
No, they had a shorter version. Maybe, oh, God. Just stringy skin from my mouth.
Ew.
Oh, God damn it! Doing.
Would you eat that?
Stop it. Oh, he's put it in his mouth.
No, it's from
Look at him. He's eating it.
Well, it was in my mouth already,
Yeah,
so
it's
might as
already-
well.
it's part of you.
Might as well digest it now.
Fuck. Cannibal. It's cannibalistic.
Oh, so where were we? The school where you got to either invite all the kids or none.
Yeah.
That's so stupid. Who? And I'll end it like I always do. Like I've been doing my own research now that I have a kid in school. The parents don't want this shit.
No.
And I really thought for all these years before I had, kids that it was the fucking parents being wimpy. They're not the ones, I'm telling you.
Somebody in the
We're
article,
catering to the minority in this country for whatever reason.
they make a great point that, for the average parent, do you want to pay for 5 kids to do something at a birthday party, or do you want to pay for 30 kids to do something at a birthday party? Birthday parties get expensive.
Not if it's BYOB.
True.
My kid was in a dumb little program before actual school, and we decided, fuck it. It was a small classroom. We'll invite everybody. Yeah. And then I'm at the birthday party going, he's not going to be friends with any of these kids. It just looks impressive that he had a lot of kids at his party. But you're right. It was really fucking expensive, too.
You want to bring 30 kids to Chuck E. Cheese?
No.
Yes.
Bring 5 or 6.
Yeah.
That's a great place where black people go to fight. Chuck E. Cheese. There's so many great videos on World Star
There's a
Hip Hop.
Chuck E. Cheese in Hempstead.
Oh, boy.
That we stopped at one day. And and they have a sign outside their door that says guns are not allowed in this establishment.
Out of Chuck E. Cheese.
Amazing. You should take a picture of that.
I should have. We'll go back.
There's such great videos of just... I saw one where a woman was actually holding a baby and swinging the other arm, punching some other woman as she's holding a child in her hand. It's just astounding. Love it.
I might have great news for you, Anthony Cumia.
What?
Did you see the Chris Angel clip? I was just checking my Twitter real fast.
Which one?
Well, have you seen the new Chris Angel where he levitates Shaq?
No. I haven't. But
hold on, I'm checking. I might have talked too soon here.
Tony Orlando.
Oh, yeah, he's doing it. Okay, go to, where are we going? Spike.com.
Oh. Yeah, that's where his new show is going to be.
Sure, okay, Spike.com. We started with Chris Angel. We might as well end this break with Chris Angel.
Believe.
No, there's nothing to believe because his presentation sucks.
Believe. Chris Angel.
Is this the Shaq?
This is the Shack.
All right, let's watch the Shack get levitated by the great Chris Angel.
Here we go.
All right.
How you guys doing?
Oh, there's Shaq.
I can't see it, Sam. I want the trick.
But an opportunity to levitate somebody over 7 feet tall, probably 370 pounds. If I could lift him up,
play a game. Pause.
That would be amazing.
Okay.
I mean, for the world.
Now look,
Yeah.
he's into illusions. That's fine.
Sure.
But let's point out where he fucking goes horribly wrong with his presentation. Okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Of magic. But if I could do anything greater than that, that would be something to see. I've known Shaq for some time, and he loves magic.
Chris! It's working.
He would go to the press.
He's a good actor.
I want Chris Angel to make me float. I challenged Chris Angel to make me float. And he kept on taunting me about it. And so when I had this opportunity, I said,
yeah, because he's
"Here's
in
the
on it,
chance
Chris.
to call him out and see if he'll come to Vegas. Of course. Will he allow me to attempt to make him the biggest guy that would ever be levitated in the history of my art? His personality, he's like a kid.
Shut up.
To try to control his personality, to levitate him, that's a whole nother set of circumstances that need to be dealt with.
This cowlick is
we're gonna
enraging.
put that together and see, is this something that we can really bring to life?
Shaq, relax. Relax.
Levitate Shaq.
Oh, it's more of a tease than anything.
Spike's new series.
That's right.
Chris Angel Believe. Tuesdays at 10, starting October 15th.
Oh, it's today.
Tonight.
All right.
I gotta see it.
We just plugged this dumb show. Look at us.
He wanted to promote it on our show.
Oh.
Oh, well.
I just did.
You know
Yes,
what? I think a lot of people are going to be checking out Chris Angel tonight.
Yeah.
That's right.
Mind Freak.
Tony Orlando's daughter will
Mind Freak.
be checking that out.
Oh.
Does he do the Mind Freak thing anymore? Or
No,
has he moved on?
It's Believe,
It's
not Mind.
Believe.
It's Believe now.
Yeah.
But my
Now you
mind's
gotta
still
just-
gonna be free.
Amy
Mind
probably
Freak
owns
means,
it.
all right, I'm fucking with your brain.
Right.
But now he's like, fuck
Hey.
that. My superpowers are so goddamn good now. Now you just got to believe.
Believe. But look,
But-
look how it's spelled.
Look what's capitalized in Believe.
Lie.
Asshole.
Lie. L-I-E.
What is that?
Whoa.
I don't know. I saw
Maybe
him.
he's the expressway. Maybe because he's from Long Island.
Or maybe it's Be Eve. He's trying to highlight Be Eve. He's got transsexual tendencies.
By the way, because I went on a stupid tangent, the guy from PA,
Yeah.
he had to go to work, I guess, but he was called into HR.
Puffin's.
See, this has gone way past the school shit.
Yeah.
That happens in the workplace. The guy brought in, I don't know why, but he brought in peanut butter cookies for everybody.
Oh, man.
And a chick on the job with him went to HR. Because he brought in peanut butter cookies.
Oh, my God.
I would love to
She
hear
was
that
mad he didn't
story.
bring a German Shepherd with him also. That old gag.
I would love to hear that story if the guy is still out there.
Aren't we all adults? Like,
Can't you just say
I'm gonna
no
go
thank
t-
you?
yeah,
My
I'm gonna
throat
go
will
tell on
close.
you.
Yeah.
Thanks, I'll
You
die.
can't be that much of a dust thing because you go to restaurants, and in restaurants they have to have certain things with peanuts in them.
Yeah.
So don't act like it's only about peanut dust.
Just have EpiPens laying around the classroom, so everyone else can enjoy a good
But how
peanut
long?
butter.
How
cookie.
long until we read about a company banning peanut butter from their?
I'm sure
I'm
they
sure it's
have.
already happened.
Yeah.
I'm sure when you're
certain of it.
Or you make the employee sign something saying, if I fucking grab my throat and fall face first on the floor, I won't sue you for
Yeah.
not banning peanut butter. That's all. They know they're not going to get
It's going
sued.
to end up being a legal thing.
Well, yeah, because people sue. That's why companies do this, because fucking greedy people in the public keep suing.
Sue everyone.
Wait till HR in this company finds out there are Uncrustables in the vending machine.
God, I love Uncrustables.
What's an Uncrustable?
It's a
Oh,
peanut
my
butter and
God.
jelly sandwich with no crust.
No,
that's
but it has crust.
tucked into the.
Because they pinched the sides, so that's now the crust.
Yeah, but it doesn't. It's not crust.
It's crust.
Doesn't taste crust.
Anything that doesn't
that
have the
word.
goodness in between it is crust to me.
You don't like crust?
I don't like that word.
Sounds ugh.
not brown.
Can I eat your crust?
Oh, God.
Crust. Pizza crust.
I love pizza crust.
I do like a good piece of pizza crust. It's crusty. That's like
Foreskin crust does not sound good.
No, it doesn't.
Crusty the Clown.
Hey, it's crusty. Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow. Is he rocking all excited?
Yeah.
Showing some-
Oh, shit, I had E-Rock's money. Fuck.
What?
How much?
I'm not saying how much.
Oh,
We didn't get the
man.
amount.
Yeah. Tomorrow, I'll pay you, E-Rock.
Uh-oh.
Oh, with
forgot
the
it today.
tomorrows. We never got the full amount at the end of that bit.
Can I jot him down a check?
Yeah, I'm gonna give him some cash.
Cash? Cash or check?
I guess cash.
If it's cash, it's probably not as much as he was hoping it was.
Fuck him.
Man, did he negotiate it down a little bit?
No, I did.
Did you knock some shit off?
Oh yeah, I just
You
said
did?
this is what it's going to be.
Oh,
Enough
man.
already. But it's impressive.
Because he wanted a lot.
It's impressive.
He wanted the whole shebang.
What is it?
What
Did you get
percentage is it?
50%? Did you 50% him?
No.
A little less?
What was the total, Leroy? What were you looking for?
Do you want the actual total?
Yeah, you just asked for it on the radio.
Really, Jim?
Give me the actual total of what I owe you.
All right, the actual total was...
This is the Opie and Anthony Show. Sirius XM. It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
By the way, today's William Shatner Day. Yep. William's been doing our show for a long time now.
Yep.
I know.
He's always got something going on.
Always.
God, is he fucking productive, man.
What is he promoting?
Hardest working man in the show business.
Ponder the Mystery, a new CD. What is this, like spoken word stuff again?
I don't know. What is it? It's an album.
It's an album.
It's an album.
Oh, he's on it. It's
it's a prog rock concept album.
What?
I wasn't a big fan of the prog rock.
You didn't like prog rock?
Who are some of your big prog rock artists?
Yes.
Yes was a biggie, right?
Yes is.
What's
I think
prog rock?
Yes is involved with that. I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, one of the Yes dudes is the producer on this. Billy Sherwood.
Oh.
The album features artists such as Rick Wakeman, George Duke, Robbie Krieger, Edgar Winter.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Steve Vai. Were you a big Steve Vai fan?
Not really.
What, he knew how to work his way around a fucking guitar, man.
He certainly could. People are coming up with the King Crimson.
King Crimson.
That's Alan Parsons.
Alan Parsons, really?
Alan Parsons Project.
What's considered progressive rock?
It gets all like spacey and
very
shit.
trippy music.
They don't pay attention to time in
ELP.
general.
Oh, okay.
If it takes them 18 minutes to get their point across,
Right.
who's
So be it. Yeah.
who's keeping track? Would Pink Floyd be in that category? A little prog rock?
I don't know. They're a little
weren't they
maybe
above prog rock?
Yeah.
Thick as a brick. Jethro Tull, prog rock?
Really? That doesn't make sense.
Well, the original version of one of their big hits was actually very long, and I can't remember the fucking song.
Rush isn't prog rock.
No. Look down for the Jethro Tull song. There's a song we all know, we've heard a million fucking times on the radio, but the actual album version's like 12 minutes long.
Thick as a brick?
Is it Thick as a brick?
I don't know.
Is that what they're saying?
No, they're saying
Do you ever hear Aqualung? Fuck yeah.
We'll have to do that one, Jimmy, on the streets of New York.
Sitting on a park bench. They're not coming up with anything now.
Thick as a Brick is 22 and a half minutes.
There you go.
Oh,
That's
right.
the one that we've heard a million
Could be
fucking
it.
times, but the actual version is 22 minutes? Off the album?
That's what it's saying in here. Part 1 is 22 and a half. Part 2 is 2057.
Come on. There's no reason for that. What are they?
God.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, what do you...
I may make you feel, but I can't make you think. Your sperm's in the gutter, your love's in the sink. So you ride sails over the fields, and you make all your animals steals, and your white men don't know how it feels. You're thick as a brick.
That rules.
See, this is still the rock radio
my
version.
God.
I want to hear when it starts getting all fucking
Yes.
trippy and
You still
shit.
have 21 minutes and 20 seconds.
Oh, great.
A little shout out to Robert DeStassi, who was a huge Jethro Tull fan. I haven't forgotten about your brother. We would go to his house, and when we weren't throwing rocks at the neighbor, who was a witch, we were convinced she was a witch, so we would throw rocks at her.
Sure.
She would get so mad. We'd go inside, and he would try to turn me on to Jethro Tull.
Oh.
And you know what? I like Jethro Tull. He went really deep. He was very obsessed with Jethro Tull.
Really?
Really obsessed. He had everything, man.
How does he stretch this song 20 minutes?
We're going to find out. We're not going to play the whole thing, but we'll hear the change. It's coming.
Sounds very Ren Fair.
This is still the album version.
Yeah. A wandering minstrel.
Yeah.
And you shake your head.
It's pretty good.
You said it's a shame.
Little bells.
It's weird, but
flute.
it's kind of enjoying.
Oh, now it's just going to do this for... Fucking, I bet there's a lute in there. Sting on his lute.
I think I just made a huge mistake.
What happened?
I'm feeling really uncomfortable.
Oh, no.
Sweetie.
I need a confessional.
Oh, no, what happened?
You know the Robert DeStassi story?
Yeah?
Throwing rocks at the neighbor. And then we'd go inside and listen to the Jethro Tull records.
Yeah.
It was actually Craig Bench, and we would throw rocks at Robert DeStassi's mother. Because we performed this.
Oh, no! Wait a minute. His mother was the witch?
I just made a huge error. There was a time we thought, oh my God, I'm heating up. They were neighbors or very close to each other.
Uh-huh.
And Craig Bench, who I shouldn't say this. I'm not going to say what I was about to say. He was a bad boy. He was a bad boy. And
well, unless it's murder, I'm sure the statute of limitations is up.
Craig Bench was a bad boy, and
he did.
I knew the error in my ways, and I had to say goodbye to Craig Bench, even though I liked him. But he was into some shit. Even I knew at 12 years old he was into some shit.
Like Treefort Richard and Joey Buttlicker.
Well, we would go to the, above Washington Drive School. Probably not, but there were neighborhoods in there that they were building at the time, and we did the famous thing that every kid would do. You go in and out of the developments while they're being built, which was cool. You get to just wander through these houses.
We would steal wood for tree forts.
Well, Craig Bench would break everything.
Oh,
I mean everything. So it went from, wow, this is kind of fun, to what the fuck are you doing?
Oh,
and we've been chased a few times. So I remember we'd be in his backyard, and we thought Robert DeStassi's mom was the witch, and we'd throw rocks at her while she would rake the leaves.
Now,
but then I blew off the Craig Bench because he scared me a bit, and then I became friends with Robert DeStassi. I fucked that whole thing.
Did you tell him that you used to throw rocks at his mother?
No, he just found out.
Oh, damn!
He just found out many years later.
Whoops.
Yeah, not good. I would just go over there, play basketball. And we'd go inside and listen to Jethro Tull records. That's all.
A bit of a faux pas.
Yeah, I fucked up. I had to confess that one. Here it is. This is where it's
getting tricky. I think we're getting a little crazy.
So far, I'm enjoying it.
Oh, I like it. Okay, now I'm not. What's this?
This sounds like fucking the background music in Clockwork Orange when he was watching the movies.
Yes. Oh, where's it going now?
Wow, I stopped liking it.
Wouldn't this be a new song?
This isn't Thick as a Brick anymore.
This is a new song. What are you doing? I would love to know the story behind this song where someone said, look, no, we're going to do the beginning and the end, and you got a hit song here. Because it was a hit.
It's like a Spinal Tap fucking song.
What year is this? Like
The Pipes of Pan.
This is early 70s, right?
Are they still together or no?
They might have even started in the late 60s, maybe. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think Tony Iommi played with them.
I don't know my Jethro Tull knowledge, but definitely.
Did he? Yeah.
Yeah, he left Sabbath to play with them.
67 they started? Is that true?
Wow. Jethro Tull. Meh.
Want to do Jethro Tull Day?
Just let this play the whole fucking time. Come back, it'll still be going. Just go grab a bite, you'll still be hearing that one. This isn't Thick as a Brick anymore. And he's standing up there playing his dumb flute.
Casting shadows on the wall.
That's
the sun plays on the infantry. returning from the sea, the doer and the thinker.
How easy to write this song. You're just like, you just gotta write about like oldie stuff. I like it.
I like this. Fuck.
Nick in Ohio says this record is one continued song. It tells a story.
Of course it does. It's Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
The hand gets cut off, the cock gets cut off, the dragons fly and bite you.
See, it's easy.
Yes.
Yeah. Reminds me when I played EverQuest. Sounds very EverQuesty.
Are you leveling up?
I haven't leveled up in years.
Wait, is this the radio version or no?
Oh,
You haven't heard this part?
No, man.
No.
The radio version is really short. I think it's a little over 3 minutes. That's it. It's quick.
Yeah. Jesus.
Someone in his organization or the record labels understood the brilliance of this song and said, no, look, man, I know you're doing a fucking story song here.
Yeah,
but you got
it.
3.5 minutes of fucking pure gold that we're going to throw on the radio.
You need a hit, you fucker.
Right.
You're not going to get it with this.
If you have the hit, then you can play the flute all you want. Do you understand,
Do you
sir?
think there were some groovy FM stations, though? We're going to track through the entire album.
Of course.
So tune in this morning.
This Sunday.
Yes, as we track through the entire Jethro Tull fucking long as shit album.
Sunday mornings. Sunday mornings was the place for all that shit.
Yeah, Sunday mornings.
Do you remember your favorite rock station, wherever the fuck it would be, and you're coming home all hungover or whatever the fuck, you're up early on a Sunday and you have no business being up, but you're like, all right, I'm going to turn on my fucking rock station.
Yeah.
And they always had this horse shit
Some
on.
type of fucking
Because they were
prog
burying
rock
it.
shit.
They always were burying it, and you just wanted to hear hits.
Some rock stations on Sunday morning would do the acoustic versions of songs that they play in their rotation.
Sunday mornings.
I don't mind a good acoustic song.
Yeah, me neither, man. I like it.
Listen to this now, just a guitar flute solo.
Right now, Ratso Rizzo is stealing bologna in his pocket in the party.
All right. And this just goes on and on. How much time is left?
13:45.
We're not even
No
halfway.
way.
It's not even
And this is only
half
part
over.
one, right?
Part one.
This is part one.
Come on.
Drums are good. Nice.
You could just put this on at
We
a
could ride
party,
this to
man.
We could. Oh, boy, would they be mad.
Yeah.
What do you want to do with this? You want to go to the end to see how part one ends, at least? Do they go back to that thick as a
I'm
brick
sure
stuff?
they go back to thick as a brick.
Go to the end, the last, minute. Oh, wait.
Stonehenge, where the demons dwell, where the banshees live, and they do live well. Stonehenge. Spinal Tap is old. Same shit. Stonehenge was a complete goof on fucking Jethro Tull.
All those bands, sure.
Yeah, they like there were a few songs that absolutely were goofs on bands, and
I like Jethro Tull a lot.
Oh, it's this guy.
Oh boy,
I have a peanut allergy.
Bob in Connecticut. Bob, we're gonna move on from Jethro Tull, but I hear you got something.
I got Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon, The Wall, Thick as a Brick, some other concept albums. Those are the things you listen to when you were tripping in college.
Yeah, be tripping face.
I had no idea that this was one of those trippy records. No clue.
I didn't either.
It's a good one. It's 45 minutes straight. If you got the CD, you don't even got to flip the album over.
I remember I went to the neighbor's house once. The Omens. That was that last name.
Did you throw rocks at the witch?
No, I didn't throw rocks at the witch.
Did the maid hang herself off the balcony?
Yes, I was hanging out with little Damien. Yeah, the Omens lived next door, and they were
the actual Omens?
Yes, their last name was Omen.
When the movie was out?
Omen. Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Last name was Omen.
Jesus.
And they put on the Beatles' the White Album.
Right.
And we used to go in this room that was like kind of the attic room and smoke marijuana. And it was kind of creepy.
You were ahead of your time.
It was that first fucking feeling of getting buzzed. No, I was about 17 at the time.
Number 9.
Yeah, and then you'd hear number 9, number 9, with all those sounds and backwards shit.
I'm naked.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
And then, of course, I'd get all paranoid and have to fucking run into my bed in the fetal position.
Aww.
It's like I thought I was in a submarine when I watched Gray Lady Down.
Oh, you poor
Terrible.
kid.
It's so
All right,
scary.
thanks, Bob.
He did?
Yeah.
Why do you think you were in a submarine?
Well, I was watching that movie with Charlton Heston and David Carradine, Gray Lady Down, and it was about a submarine, and the submarine kind of sunk to the bottom, and they had to rescue the people. So I was smoking weed, and I watched it, and I got so into it because I was high that I started feeling like claustrophobic and everything. I started imagining what it would be like if, oh my God, they're in a submarine, they're at the bottom of the ocean, and I had to go to bed. I had to just go into my bed and curl up and be like, okay, it's okay. I had to talk myself down.
You want more info on Ian Anderson? How much time we got left?
Ian Anderson.
10.5. God, can we do this? I mean, we're talking over, which is
Sure.
cool, right?
Sure.
Let's say hi to Art. Art.
Hey, guys, Ian Anderson is a multi-millionaire because he's a salmon and trout farmer, too. He made most of his money, actually more money, doing trout and salmon farming in Scotland.
Is this a fun fact?
It is a fun fact.
I think it's a fun fact.
Minus the fun part.
Yes, no fun.
Why would he decide to, like, raise salmon?
I like how that sounded. It's a question, and then it was like a game show. The music's so.
Write your answer down.
Let's
Write
say
it down.
why.
No, Art left us. He leaves us with that shitty fact and then leaves us hanging.
Yeah.
All right.
9.5.
No, we're not going to make it, E-Rock.
I'll enjoy this.
We're running out of Ian Anderson info.
Want me to jump to the
end?
The last couple minutes?
No. Last like 30 seconds.
30 seconds. All right, hang on.
I want to.
Like when Nigel Tufnell from Spinal Tap played his guitar with a violin. He picked up a violin, just started playing his guitar with the violin.
What a great movie.
It was so ridiculous.
They could have easily made a second movie.
Yeah, it wasn't.
They easily could have, though. There was so much more to goof on.
Yeah, I don't know. That first one's solid.
It's amazing.
So good. And we're playing the Enormo Dome. I don't even know.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Nope.
Tan, tan, tan.
You want more Ian Anderson fun facts?
Are there any more?
Yes, there's a good one coming in.
Ah.
Paul in D.C.
Good morning, gentlemen.
What's up, Paul?
The lead actor from Walking Dead. I can't think of his name, but he's married.
Andrew Lincoln.
Yeah, he's married to his daughter.
Married to Ian Anderson's daughter.
Well, let's look at what
How
she
about
looks
that?
like. Let's take a look at Ian Anderson's daughter.
Fun fact.
It's a great fun fact.
Right? How long is he going to do this? Dun, dun, dun.
I got another fun fact.
The Echoplex.
I got another fun fact coming in.
Yeah.
As we look up Ian Anderson's daughter, there's no way this is true, but I'll go with it. Jeff on Long Island. Jeff.
Jeffy.
Fun fact.
Yeah, I've heard that his drummer went through a sex change operation.
Come on.
Oh, no.
No way.
Come on.
Are you fucking with us?
No.
All right, I'm going to look it up. Thank you, sir.
Is that Rick's wife?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
All right.
A little frumpy.
What are you going to do? Let's look up the drummer.
You're very English.
Jethro Tull's drummer. Sex change. I got to know if this is true.
Come on.
How can he play the drums with those boobs in the way?
Yeah,
right?
Tits.
The big titties.
Anything?
D. Palmer. All right. Okay.
Gender transition in 2003. Jet Palmer.
He did it late in life.
Came
Why?
out as a transsexual and intersex.
This is something we've talked about so many times. If you have those feelings inside, do it when you're young so you can enjoy your fucking young female body.
That wasn't looked at well probably in the 60s, though. They probably couldn't do much with it.
These guys that want to like turn into old ladies, I don't understand that. What do you do it when you're young?
Why? Yeah. Once you reach a certain age, it's over, Johnny.
Is there pictures, Sam?
Sure.
Well, I always felt I was a woman living in a man's body. So I decided it was time to bring out my feminine side.
Oh, my God. Look at the pictures. Oh, no, this poor bastard was very confused.
She's delightful.
Wow.
Look, we're supposed... I mean, I guess I understand, but I don't know. But we're not allowed to laugh at that? Why would you turn yourself into an old lady?
Cause I'm sick of my prick. Dun, 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 dun. No?
That's the same guy?
Wow.
Did they allow him to continue with the band? I saw an end date for Jethro Tull, 2012.
Yeah.
So what, did they finally retire in 2012?
That was it?
I don't know. I saw it on their page. Is he still in the band, or she, or...
That would be really odd. It's like, oh, and here's our fucking drummer.
And they all flirt with her and pinch her ass. Come on, Cookie.
You think she now demands her own locker room and all that? Locker room, fucking dressing room?
I'm a lady. I can't be hanging out with the guys all naked.
That is a man.
You don't think she's attractive?
No, God, that's terrible.
On the Opie and Anthony Show, we have tolerance, but we also have a sense of humor that needs to get out.
That's
she looks ridiculous.
Totally ridiculous.
You want another fun fact about Ian Anderson?
All right.
Of course, Jethro Tull. Greg, what's up?
Yeah, Ian Anderson is un-American. He once said that Americans are fat, lazy, stupid, and arrogant.
All right.
All right. Well,
good point.
Where's the problem?
Point taken.
I think he described us perfectly. Thanks, Greg.
Yeah, Craig.
Is this still thick as a brick?
Yeah.
Part 2?
Part 2?
No, this is still part 1. Oh, I kept this going when I jumped to the end.
I thought this...
But there's 4.5 left from the original.
Holy shit. Yeah.
I'm trying to buy this, but my fucking cunt iTunes isn't opening.
Oh, no.
On the phone. I want to get this.
Missing out on some...
You want to check this out, Jimmy?
Yeah, but I just can't. My iTunes is on the phone stinks.
Damn.
You want me to start up part 2?
No, you let part 1 finish. Fucking pecker liquor.
This is not thick as a brick.
But it's cool. I don't mind it.
It's a bunch of different songs without that fucking thing that separates the songs. All right. I think I've had it with Jethro Tull.
He's a nice voice, though.
Quite frankly. Yeah, it's very Ian Anderson-ish.
The drummer sex change. Who knew?
That's really odd.
Man.
That really is odd.
It's rough.
All right. Not bad. If we're going to talk about music, though, I would like to bring up
after the break?
The new song. Oh, we're going to take a little break.
We should, right?
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I got to hear that. I got to actually see the video and hear it.
We absolutely got a nice little song for everybody after the break.
New song.
We also have William Shatner.
Oh, yeah. Bill
And
Shatner.
I think we might be able to squeeze in a little Jocktober today.
Yes, we need to do that.
Got anything special today, Sam Roberts?
Yes, I do.
Don't give me a read, because I'm going to fucking hit the can.
I wanted to make up. We had no Jocktober yesterday, so I wanted to make sure today's counted.
Yeah, it has to.
Is it a strong one?
I think so.
What city are we going to? Oh, we don't want to say.
Don't want to say.
No.
What country?
We don't want them to be on to us.
Country. Is it Canada?
Local? Sort of local to us?
Mexico?
Local-ish.
East Coast-ish?
East Coast-ish, I'll say. Yes.
All right, that's good enough.
Same time zone.
That's all you need. Oh.
The Opie and Anthony Show. Opie and Anthony. On Sirius XM. Sirius XM. And now, the Opie and Anthony Show.
Yeah, da.
William Shatner is going to be on the show in about an hour. Also going to
Nice.
squeeze in some Jocktober before then.
Sure.
But right now, Anthony's on to a new song. I haven't heard this one yet.
I haven't heard it either.
Oh, you haven't?
No, there's a video,
Going
though.
cold.
I want to hear the video. I want to see the video and hear the song, because this is from the same gentleman that brought you Friday. You of course, remember
Rock the Black.
this song, Party and Party and
Nice.
yeah, Party.
Is she still happening?
No, she hasn't been happening for quite some time.
You might want to do some of that twerking, right?
Maybe.
And it's also the same person that brought you, you might remember about a year ago.
Same person, not Rebecca Black.
No, this black guy that gets
producer.
these together. The producer
black guy, the producer, right.
Thanksgiving. Remember Thanksgiving?
We have that one?
From the Thanksgiving. And the turkey, mashed potatoes.
You don't like sleeves, but you like the Thanksgiving song?
Well, I didn't say I liked it.
Oh.
This guy produces these. He gets these rich white kids to make these music videos.
14.5 million views on the video.
Are you kidding?
14.5 million.
Yeah. Remember this? New Year. And
You know,
Thanksgiving.
It's amazing what happened.
It's Thanksgiving. Remember this?
It's kind of catchy.
The turkey. Yeah. Yeah. All right. It's Thanksgiving.
Would you ever let your kid work with this producer?
No.
Like these kids
seems yeah.
They're so fame hungry.
Yes.
That they know that it's going to be only negative attention. Like we know this. It's already been said.
Why would you do
What do you
this?
mean? How many likes does the video have?
It's got it's 35,000 likes.
Okay, there you go. So where's the
Was
hate?
there a follow-up question to that, or
How many dislikes?
just for argument's sake?
All right, fair enough. Just to prove my point.
255,000 dislikes.
Wow.
Yeah.
How many views?
14.5 million.
Wow.
Fuck, man, that's almost...
Friday is almost at 59 million.
Wow.
Whoa.
That's
So-
almost
so what are you
twice as
talking
much
about?
as my Patty video.
Holy shit.
What?
My almost 7 million view Patty video.
Wow.
7 million?
Almost.
Are you serious?
Oh, yeah.
On Facebook, though, not YouTube.
Oh,
So?
it's all about
There's still
YouTube.
It's
people.
all about YouTube.
That's still a lot of people.
So now, I guess this producer, this
Yeah.
creepy black guy producer, got a hold of, what's her name? Allison Gold?
Allison Gold.
Allison Gold. And they...
Is another cute kid?
I don't know. I have not seen any hide nor hair of this.
It is
Oh, yeah.
the formula
The formula, though.
to a T.
It's the formula. The young girl, the
White.
video, white girl, and singing about some inane fucking shit. This song is called Chinese Food.
Wait till you hear this.
And I have not heard
I'm so glad you guys haven't
or
heard it
seen.
yet.
I'm
No
very
clue.
psyched. Let's go full screen and let's dive right into Chinese food. It's great.
我宁可现在做个松饼，我告诉你，你就加些松饼粉，可能加个蛋。你今天锁我的门了吗？哦，我们再加个鲜牛奶，500cc 就够了。哎，我的杯子呢？算了，倒进去随意就行了。
She does not go clubbing.
You're 12.
She doesn't go clubbing.
What are you talking about?
She's fucking 12.
Maybe 13. She's not going clubbing.
This is so bad. Uh-oh. Vandalizing. Oh, no.
What kind of food do you think it is?
It's Chinese food. Yeah! It's the same formula.
Yeah.
Chow mein.
But she made it rain with chow mein.
Oh, she did. Yeah.
You know the lyrics already.
Poor sweatshop worker behind the
I know.
register. She doesn't enjoy it as much as the girl singing about it.
They got broccoli, even chicken wings. Make it spicy, and you like it.
What?
Cause it's beautiful, and it tastes
And you like it.
so good. I like the egg rolls. And
The turkey, the mashed potatoes, Thanksgiving.
Oh, it says you will find a new friend.
Oh, it's a panda. She's now skipping through the field with a panda.
With her tiny little buds.
Her nubs. Her nubbins.
Her nubbins. These videos are creepy.
Man. Yes, I know it's true. She's pointing out the Chinese food in the sky.
The black guy has to make a little cameo.
He was in the panda suit
the whole time. Now he's eating broccoli and playing Monopoly.
People are paying to have him put himself in the song.
Yeah. Ew. Oh, now they're all dressed like Chinese people. They're like kabuki makeup.
Bordered on racism.
It is. This is touchy.
A little touchy, huh?
Could be racist. Chinese food.
Kid's doing a math problem in the background. You see that?
Yeah, look at that.
You saw that shit?
Another one's driving poorly.
Right, just crashed into the front of the Chinese restaurant.
Man. Whoa, Panda Bear just disappeared into a rainbow.
Shot up through the roof.
Yeah, because it was a dream the whole fucking time.
The panda will fly away on a rainbow.
It's very literal.
Really? That wasn't even like... How many views?
It's up to... Last night, it was sent to me. It was at 17,000.
Okay.
This morning...
It's doing all right so far.
Less than 12 hours ago. It was 8 hours ago. This morning... It's at 750,000.
All right, that's gonna fucking
we got
take off.
Explosion.
We got a great phone call coming in. Oh my God, holy shit! Nate in Philly. Nate.
Hey, do you think it's got a lot of hits? Because after you listen to it the first time, you got to re-listen 20 minutes later.
No, he listens to himself. Wow.
What's he mean?
Sir, Nate.
What do you mean, Nate?
Nate, we're still here.
Hey, do you think it's got a lot of hits?
He has to listen.
He's listening to himself. Listening to that brilliance. I like Chinese food.
Yeah.
You know that it's true.
Yeah.
The turkey.
Hey, we're still here.
Hey.
He's gone. How is that song any different than a commercial? That's very good.
It's not.
Good question.
It's no different.
Let's do this over here.
It's Jocktober. A celebration of all things shitty in radio.
That's not very nice.
Fantastic failures of pontificating proportions.
That's so bad. Wow.
An interactive exploration of what makes radio rancid. Jocktober.
OMG.
Hosts, holes, bits, and stunt boys.
This isn't funny.
It's time for Jocktober.
Want to see the boat movie?
Boat movie, boat movie, boat movie.
I want to see the boat movie.
I see the boat movie.
Want to see the boat movie?
I saw the space movie.
Want to see the boat movie?
Oh, you did?
Yes, I did.
So when were you going to talk about it? You didn't like it? You
Come on.
I thought the effects were amazing.
What?
I saw it in IMAX 3D, too.
Yeah.
What was the problem?
It looks great. I even said, I go, it's like being on a fucking ride. It's great.
Amazing.
You're
Amazing.
fucking in it. You're in it. You're floating around. Other than that, first of all, fucking Sandra Bullock she stinks. She's exactly the same whiny girl that she is on the bus and fucking on the net and every other fucking movie she was in. She's the same fucking thing. There's nothing amazing about it. The story itself was just like, I found myself getting a little bored.
You're stuck in space.
Bored? It's non-stop action.
I know, that's the good part.
Going from, fucking space station to space station.
I did like the scenery.
Did you believe
was
George
great.
Clooney as an astronaut, or were you thinking, holy shit, it's George Clooney in space?
I was a little out of it with George Clooney in space.
Right.
But, yeah, visually, I don't know how they did it. It's the most cutting-edge fucking cinematography I've ever seen in space. It's great. But
did you like the get to know you part of the movie when they finally decided to ask questions about like where they're from and stuff?
Stuff that they would have known.
I know that's the one thing that did bother me. But not enough to say the movie sucked.
I didn't say it sucked. It looked great.
I thought you didn't think she was. I thought she was really great.
I didn't think she was really great. I thought she was Sandra Bullock, like she is in. It was like Speed in space.
I'm not a fan of Sandra Bullock, but I liked her in this one.
No, I didn't.
And there was that. I don't want to give it away, but there was that one thing that I thought they were going to do that annoyed me, and when I realized they weren't doing it, I was like, that was a tremendous. That really took me off guard. I was like fucking very impressed that they did something certain that. Like I thought that was pretty brilliant.
Yeah, they were. I just didn't find like I thought I was going to go in and go like, holy fuck, that was the greatest. I tell you the truth, I like the boat movie better.
Wow.
Even though they said that was a total crock of shit. The whole cast is,
I could give a shit. I'm there to watch a movie.
Sure.
And I like the boat movie.
I want to see the boat movie.
I want to see the boat movie.
I want to see the boat movie.
I can't believe you got bored during Gravity. It's 90 minutes, and it's like about a person that has to.
Dude, there's only like 2 minutes of downtime.
I know.
Space.
They made it
there's 2 minutes where they're
working. I think.
Yeah.
Like 2001.
There's 2 minutes where they're working a wrench. Besides that, it's like it's like nonstop action.
No, I know. As far as story wise, I got bored. It was kind of like all right.
Did you like when George Clooney?
Oh yeah.
There was some good stuff.
Like I said, it looked great. It was kind of creepy.
When she drops the wrench, you're like, holy shit, is she going to get the wrench back?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, there was certain...
It's very tense.
The movement in space that I thought they painted so well.
It was great. Yeah.
It was fucking impressive.
Did you like the opening shot?
Yeah, that was very
How they
cool.
really took their time and...
fucking amazing.
Just showing you how vast it really is up there.
And there's Martians dancing. I was like, wow.
It looked great.
I liked Sandra Bullock, and I typically don't love her. I think she's... in this one, though, I just thought, maybe I cried a little.
Oh, God.
Maybe I did.
Did you really?
Maybe I did a little.
What part?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe there's a couple parts. Sometimes I'm emotional.
You are emotional. Aw. Little Jimmy.
All right, Jocktober.
I like Jack.
So what would you give it? Let's do the ABC thing.
Out of 5 stars.
And you can do the minuses and the pluses,
stars.
too.
No, I got to do stars.
No, out of 5 stars.
A lot of places do the fucking ABCs.
I don't like the ABCs.
Yeah, me neither.
How many stars would talking?
I'm a 1 through 5 stars.
All right, 1 through 5. Do you do half stars?
I do half stars.
All right,
sure.
Let's go.
I would give it 3.5.
What? Right, that means you like 3.
Yeah. I liked it, but I
barely.
thought I was going to get blown away from everything I heard, and
sometimes you get overhyped.
I thought amazing.
I wouldn't have given it 5. I would have given it a nice 4.
4, solid 4,
solid 4.
I might have given it between 4.5 and 5 for me.
I'm taking it back. I'm giving it 1.
You can't do that.
I can do anything I want.
What is it?
1 star.
Did the frog mean anything in that movie?
No.
The frog's been bothering me ever since.
I don't think the frog meant a thing.
Why?
Frog?
There were like 3 actors and a frog in this movie. So the director said we need a frog.
Yeah.
Why?
I'm
telling you, there's some deep shit with that frog. I just haven't figured it out yet.
All right. Well, I guess we're
Jocktober
into Jocktober.
Well, Sam handed the disc and he said, "Do not turn it over."
Don't turn it over yet. I want you to do the thing where you ask, like, where are we going, blah, 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 and then you can turn it over.
We did that part already.
No, but I didn't tell you where we were going.
Okay, where are we going?
Where are we going?
Turn it over.
Rochester, New York.
Oh, good.
I think
I'll be there next week.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Are we revisiting?
Oh, yes.
Uh-oh.
I think you have perfect timing on this one because I think my pal's on vacation.
Okay, good.
I think. if I read his tweet correctly the other day. I think he's away this week. I'm hoping.
It's the middle of the
Brother
month.
Wheeze hates that we do this. I have to just stress that because he has to live in Rochester. He's the big fish in Rochester, and he hates that we go after. It's Terry Clifford Day.
It's the middle of the month. We missed a day. I figure, why not?
Oh no,
Terry Clifford
at the B Morning Coffee Club.
B Morning Coffee Club.
She's a nice lady.
Terry Clifford.
Oh God. Who is she
Wheeze
with?
says she's a nice lady.
That's great.
Terry Clifford is the star in the main attraction, along with Steve, who's just kind of the anchor.
Steve Houseman?
Yes.
Yeah, he used to work with Wheeze. He's not a bad guy, by the way.
Oh my God! Listen to this.
A lot of nice guys up there.
This is some fucking lineup for October. Some wind up. Hey, no, she's nice. Oh, he's a good guy.
Yeah, she's fighting cancer.
Wheeze got to me last time I was up there.
No.
He kind of begged me. He goes, "Can you please?"
Bro, she's nice.
He's like, brah, there's so many shows you can go after.
Is it true that Phase 1 is already?
I'm walking in now.
I think they're prepared for this.
They've been waiting for this day.
I think.
Well, somebody deactivated her personal Facebook.
Immediately.
Hold
It's
on.
like emergency procedures in place.
The show is mainly Terry Clifford and Jeremy, who's the younger, kind of outrageous
Look
guy.
out.
And it's sort of Terry Clifford trying to,
Rein him in?
maybe a little.
Jeremy.
I don't think she's officially a hole, though.
You don't think so?
No.
No.
Maybe we'll let Jocktober be the judge.
She fucking clogs them.
Yes.
Let's say hi to Nick in Tennessee. Nick.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey.
NASA actually just released a photo of one of their launches, and if you zoom in, like, where all the fucking flames and stuff are, you can actually see a little frog.
Oh, we didn't talk about this on the show.
That's
Oh,
true.
yeah, I did see that.
That was
saw
pretty
that.
fucked up.
Yeah, I didn't see the movie, but you were talking about frogs, and I figured
Oh, okay. There's something going on with the frog and gravity. I'm not going to let that one go. Thank you, Nick. Because they chose not to have a lot of fucking, people in this movie.
No.
And then they have a frog? The fuck? All right, we're going to Rochester's New Country. It's not new anymore.
I think the Facebook maybe closed already.
Why?
Yeah, it's gone.
Wow.
Yeah, they phase.
All right, then we don't do it today.
Mission accomplished.
They must have just been ready.
Do you understand what I'm saying? I go to Rochester a couple times a year. It's a problem.
Oh boy.
Wheeze is begging. He goes in the same circle as these people.
He gets squeezed out of the same circles by her?
He's begging.
Apparently someone's saying not true and puts up a link to the Facebook page for the B Morning Coffee Club.
All right, well, let's hear. Maybe there's some good stuff by
B
her.
Morning Coffee Club.
All right, maybe they've changed their tune since last year.
There's a Facebook for the B Morning Coffee Club.
B Morning Coffee Club.
Let's see. All right. Right now they're scrambling.
Yeah, it's still that's cute.
Just scrambling.
Is that it, Sam?
He's checking. Sam is who is this? Who's out there? Look at the Kenny wannabe.
That's a young
hey,
short version of Kenny out there. All right, are we doing this or what?
We found something.
There it
Not
is.
only are we ignoring Wheeze, you made sure it was all Terry Clifford clips.
Has to be.
She's the highlight of the show.
She's the best. Hey, it's there.
Okay, yes,
Oh, no. It's Jesus Falcone.
He died for your radio sins.
All right.
No.
Uncle Paul.
But their last post was from 2012, October.
So this will...
Yeah. Oh, boy.
I'll bet you they put that up as a
These fucking guys. Holy shit.
What Siamese twin one double? Oh, that's hilarious. Look at little Jean Bonnet. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Yeah.
They're actually putting photos of Terry Clifford.
That's hilarious. All right. It's a phone shoved up a guy's ass.
Oh, that's just so much.
Oh, that's great.
All right, here we go. Today's
Okay.
Jocktober, Rochester's New Country, WBEE. The B Morning Coffee Club with Terry Clifford.
Uh-huh.
There's two other guys on there too.
Oh.
Whatever.
One of those guys is Jeremy, and Jeremy cuts off Terry Clifford with a sweeper.
Oh.
Do you think Terry will sound like a hole here?
Oh, I bet.
Rochester's New Country, 92.5.
Jeremy!
That's me.
Oh, Jeremy.
That's me.
Oh. She,
How's she looking these days?
Terry Clifford. By the way,
she's very fat.
I believe, and this is just me, I think that this
is a dummy page, a fake page?
Is a fake page probably created by Jocktober people last year that is now getting Jocktobered again this year.
Oh, really?
Yep. I bet it, or it's a fucking diversionary page they leave up there.
But it says in parentheses, no bad language or inappropriate photographs, please. Which is not something you'd actually put, and there's and then it says the first post from a year ago. Hope our fans start posting some nice messages soon. I think that the Jocktober folks started this page last year.
They're attacking
their own page.
Their own shit.
They've become self-aware.
Yes. Wow.
How's Terry Clifford looking, you ask?
I can't tell if, I wouldn't be able to tell if her voice was sexy or not if you didn't know what she looked like.
Right.
Like, I'm listening, because a lot of female jocks, they portray themselves as sexy on the air. All you have to go by is the voice for the most part.
Sure.
Especially in the old days.
Sure.
You know? And I can't separate her image that she looks like fucking Chubsy Ubsy from the Little Rascals from the voice to try to imagine. I'm going to really try next clip you play to see if I would listen to this and be like, oh, she has a sexy voice.
Well, why don't we...
Oh, Jesus Christ. She honestly does look like Chubsy Ubsy. Oh.
She's a handsome woman.
Oh, Miss Crabtree, I have something heavy on my heart.
Wheeze doesn't want us to do this?
No. I think I'm safe as long as I mention that on the show.
Okay.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
I got some roots up there. I'm just waiting for the day I run into this monster.
So does she, and they fucking push the sidewalk up.
The gang talks about Happy Meals, adding books instead of toys. Oh, this should be a good clip.
That's nice.
McDonald's, they want to do that.
At least the kids in my family, oh my God, they're going to be so excited to hear that news.
Never mind. I think it's a great thing, and I think it's a long time coming. I can't believe they didn't do this a while ago.
Of course you do.
No.
If I'm a kid...
First of all, I just tried to separate the voice from the image.
How'd it go?
She sounds fat. I mean, there's just something in that resonance in the vocal.
You don't like her Muppet hairdo?
Mushroom hairdo she's got on.
It's fucking terrible. It's a Susan Waldman wig.
Oh my God! And then
why would you cut your bangs straight across like that?
And she's got like some kind of like a chip thing going on too. There's a certain chip aspect to her voice.
I kind of like her.
You're
a
fan.
I think she's kind of nice.
She's
a nice lady.
Hairdo, that sensible hairdo she has is infuriating. Who's that?
Avril Lavigne?
No way.
Yeah.
Where?
It? Yeah, she's here.
That's her.
Open the door.
All right.
Avril, take a picture.
We should take one.
Yo, Avril! Yo, Avril! Yo, Avril Lavigne! Word!
Oh, man!
What's up, Avril?
Hi. Oh, fuck.
She's doing some twerking. That's all we get?
She just puts her butt in the...
She put her hiney...
Whoa!
She's lifting up the front of her shirt.
We can officially say we've had Avril Lavigne
on
the
Avril.
show.
Right. Very,
She won't come in and say hi? But she got a minute.
She's very busy.
Tell 1 minute.
Just say hi.
Just say hi, Avril. Hi, Opie and Anthony Show. How are you?
We just want to say hi.
Just as adorable in person.
Like, hanging out in the hallway, and you guys are like waving through the
Avril,
glass. Hi.
I know, right? What do you got going on?
Today I have I'm releasing "Let Me Go," which is a ballad. And it's my single. It's a duet with Chad, my husband.
Yes. Nice, yes,
It's
of
on
course.
iTunes today.
Is that who you were hugging outside?
Yeah.
I would hope he was patting your ass. I would hope that's your husband.
Yes.
We should talk to Chad as well.
Did you not know that we were looking through the window?
No.
Like someone's patting Avril Lavigne's ass. I hope it's her husband.
How are you guys doing today?
Good, good. We were hanging out. We just saw you over there.
What's up, Chad?
Where's Chad?
Yeah, how you doing, man?
Good, man.
Good, good.
Congrats on the new song. I hope it does well for you guys.
Thank you.
Absolutely. That's great. Where are you going into Shade? Shade 45?
Yeah,
Over
we're
there?
just kind of making the round.
We're
I hear
we're
you.
not allowed to steal guests.
We're usually not allowed to steal guests. They get kind
okay.
of.
She looks like you guys because she doesn't normally push her ass up against the glass.
That was very nice. That was pretty good.
Oops. We were hoping you were doing that for our benefit.
It was
It
nice.
could have been my ass up against the glass.
Yeah.
It's not quite
We
as...
saw your mitt right on her ass at first and was like, okay, something's going on over there.
That's why they were yelling there, because I was ruining the view of your
Yeah.
gorgeous buttocks.
Well, that's cool. Good luck with the single.
Cool, thank you.
Very cool.
We got a few minutes.
Really?
Well, maybe she doesn't.
Oh, that's cool. What are
We're
you
actually like live right now.
Are you? I know. Can you believe
Yeah,
it?
we are, man.
Yeah. Are you touring? You're playing?
I'm going to start touring in February, but my new record is out November 5th. It's on iTunes right now. It's
Yeah.
a pre-order. It's self-titled and
I see a few
Fifth
pictures of
album.
you pop up on like Twitter
Yeah.
and stuff where you're playing somewhere.
yeah.
You seem like you're always busy.
Yep, working hard, having
Yeah.
fun. Happy to be releasing new music. The fans have been great. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
How long have you guys been married?
15 minutes.
Oh, good. We got your first day.
We got married July 1st.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Newly
Nice and
weds.
fresh.
Nice and fresh.
That was
What does that
creepy.
mean?
That was
What a creep.
Will you guys
Nice
do?
and fresh.
Will you guys do the kids thing or what?
Eventually.
Eventually.
Down
All
the
right.
road.
Yeah.
All right.
I have my songs with my babies right now.
Exactly.
I
You
hear
don't
ya.
want you don't want to bang that up too bad. Come on.
Nice way to phrase it.
You don't know, well, babies can wreak some havoc. So I've heard.
This is going well.
Look down the table.
I just made everybody very uncomfortable.
Anyway, so it was nice to meet you.
That's great.
I should probably ask to take a picture before this interview goes any farther.
Oh,
'cause
let's
it's
go
gonna
take
be
a
good.
picture. Guys, thanks so much for
we just
popping
wanna-
in and saying hi. Great to meet you.
Amazing day.
You
Me
too.
too. Thanks,
Good
Avril.
luck. Good
Thanks,
luck.
Chad.
Absolutely. Oh, take a picture, Jimmy. Oh, all right. I want a picture too. Get away from me, not you. Thanks so much.
Thanks, guys.
Bye. Good luck.
There we
Oh,
go.
come on, Sam. You're bothering Avril.
Sam.
Oh, Sam.
All right.
All
Take
right.
it easy.
Right
Thanks.
on,
Thank
man.
you.
Very
Take it
cool. That was nice.
She's nice.
Little Avril Lavigne.
Very cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's like
Such a
that.
crush on her back in the day.
Did you, Sam?
Oh, my God.
Right?
How old is she?
She's, I think, right around
53 now.
probably
Yeah.
30.
Oh, is she? I thought she was actually much younger.
That's the Nickelback
She was.
dude, you know.
Huh?
Who is that?
That's the Nickelback dude.
Yeah.
Well, from
Yeah.
Nickelback. What's the lead singer?
Yeah. Chad Kroger.
You didn't know that?
Gonna go run out there and take a picture.
All right.
Look at Jimmy.
They've
I
sold,
got the camera.
Let's go do
they've
it.
sold a few records.
I know.
Oh,
That's hilarious.
You didn't
Look
know
at-
that?
Jim's like, I didn't know.
You didn't know that was the Nickelback dude?
Yeah.
We've kind of,
Well,
taken our shots.
that's
Yeah, I
funny.
know.
We've kind of taken our shots.
But I think everybody has. I think you're safe.
Yeah.
it's the Nickelback
Jimmy's
dude.
hilarious. He's like, I'll take a picture.
I was wearing my.
You should have
Avril
asked
Lavigne-
him because well,
A lot
a lot of people make fun of Nickelback.
a lot of records.
Give me a
sold,
Nickelback
man.
song. Give me a Nickelback.
What's the
Photograph.
By the way,
That
do you
one
know
big
how good
hit.
you guys could have just got me if he wasn't the singer
Oh,
from Nickelback?
God, that would have been great. You just, because you blindly went out there.
I did. You could have just humiliated me.
Oh,
Well, he looks different now. He's got his hair cut short.
he's got some nice fucking
Yeah.
quim.
What
that
was
he's
the-
fucking
You don't want to bang
shooting
that
up
up
in?
too bad.
You don't want to bang that up. You don't want to bang up Avril Lavigne's body. You don't want to be that guy.
God.
That fucks that thing up.
The fuck?
Jesus.
I wanted to point at Terry Clifford and just say my wife is sick, but I couldn't do it.
There's a big picture of Terry Clifford on the monitor up here.
Yeah.
That would have been funny. Yeah, that's my wife.
Yeah, my wife's ill, so we're just doing a benefit for her.
She sings too, Avril.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
She think it was what's her name from Britain's Got
that's
Talent.
true. Yeah, that fucking pig.
Yeah,
Susan,
big, huge hog.
Yeah.
Avril's a big star, you know.
Yes, she is.
She's huge.
What's the new song sound like with the Nickelback dude?
I don't think is he on it?
I think that's what she said.
Yeah, they sang
Oh, the new ballad.
I like
not the
Chinese.
single.
Is it the Chinese food song?
I think it might be Chinese.
Yeah,
food.
something called Chinese.
What do you got
food?
on Avril and the Nickelback dude?
I like Nickelback very much.
Oh, shut up! I'm not even entertaining that character, Jimmy.
What are you talking about?
What was his name?
I'm Craig Schenkel.
Craig Schenkel. Craig Schenkel.
I have a peanut allergy. Can't eat peanut products at all.
Oh, you have a peanut allergy.
Yes, I do.
Why am I entertaining Craig Schenkel?
I like Nickelback very much. They're very good.
What's the big Nickelback song?
So many
Photograph.
Photographs very good.
Yeah? How's that go again?
This is
Oh, yeah.
Look at this photograph.
I don't know why they get so much shit. It's a good sound. It's a good song. Why do they get so much shit?
Dude, me and Than once went through this song lyric by lyric and just demolished it.
Jerking each other off in the car.
No.
But where does all the shit come from?
It's just...
People love hating on Nickelback. They sold a lot of records.
It's one of those easy bands. Same reason people love to hate on, like Ryan Seacrest, but he still makes a lot of money because it's very digestible, but not...
this was their biggest hit?
Is he now with STP, someone is saying?
No, that's
it's a
the
lie?
dude from Linkin Park.
Oh, this one was huge.
I love this song.
This was huge.
I like this song. Call me an asshole.
You're an asshole.
Open the door.
This is how you remind me.
Look at her and Maxim. Look at Avril and Maxim.
Wow. She's cute right there, huh?
Fantastic.
Yo, Chad, we like this one. Listen.
Here. No one likes this? Everyone hates this. Let me tell you something.
I like this song. It's so easy to go, oh, fucking
I know.
idiot.
I think if you're
It's
like,
catchy.
driving and it comes on, you probably won't turn it off or...
Listen,
Yeah.
the only people that like this song are the people that have Chad Kroeger in the room with them or just had Chad Kroeger in the room with them.
I
Yeah.
think... No. I think what happened with Nickelback, Tiger Woods likes Nickelback.
Oh, yeah?
That personality? Or
Tiger Woods hangs out backstage at Nickelback shows, and I think that fucked it up for a lot of people because Tiger Woods is a fucking nerd.
he's not cool.
He's not cool whatsoever. Although the banging the chicks thing helped his credibility, but
You remind me what I really am. This is how you remind me of what I really am. It's not like you. Sorry, always waiting on a different story.
You gotta like...
Not bad.
we're gonna have to do this from live at the compound.
How old is this song? Doesn't suck. This is a good song. How old is this?
I like this song.
This
It's
is
easy
like
to say.
2001, too.
Yeah.
This is an old song.
Let's get back to Jocktober.
But
Yeah.
this was before everybody really hated Nickelback.
They sold a lot of
Yeah.
records.
Right, this was like,
They sold a lot.
They played at the Olympics.
a lot of money.
Believe me, he's like looking at Avril Lavigne money, probably going, all right, sweetie, you could put yours in with mine.
Avril Lavigne's is like a hobby.
Right.
Like, oh, you sang
That's cute. You got a little side business.
Well, what's their song
I want
sound
to hear
like?
that duet. E-Rock, stop
We got it
futzing around
yet?
in there.
I don't have the duet in
Yeah.
right here.
We
Why?
have the Avril Lavigne single, but it's not the duet right now.
Let's hear the single for Pete's sake.
Well, have
Stop
them
fudging
sing it.
around.
Get them back in here and say, hey, sing your fucking song.
Exactly, while we all fucking point.
I married Avril Lavigne. Yeah.
Is this it?
This is the single.
Okay.
Billy
No,
Zane's
but we
in
want the one
video.
with the Chad thing.
Billy Zane's good, though. He was good in Titanic.
Billy Zane.
He's not a nice guy.
I was the other boat movie.
Yeah, that's right.
I was the sinking boat movie.
I want to see the boat movie.
I want to see the boat movie.
I want to see the boat movie.
I refuse to play that one. I want to hear the one with the Nickelback dude.
Winnie Cooper from the Wonder Years is in it.
What?
Looking all smoking hot.
Cool.
I had a crush on her.
Is it called Let Me Go?
Oh, look at
No,
Avril.
that's what we wish you would
badass.
say to the bosses.
I don't know. Let's take a listen.
It's very comic booky.
We'll know if we hear the Nickelback guy. Oh, yeah, this is a ballad. Avril Lavigne looks like Mistress Carrie, by the way.
I always thought that.
You thought that too?
Absolutely.
Cute, man.
Very inside,
Yeah,
I understand.
yeah, yeah.
But Mistress Carrie's always been good to us from WAF, the only station that really rocks. She's
In her
still doing
younger
it.
days.
She's still doing it up there.
I'm sure.
That once hung on the wall used to mean something, but now it means nothing. The echoes are gone in the hall, but I still remember the pain of December. Oh, there isn't one thing left you could say. I'm sorry, it's too late. I'm breaking free from these memories.
Sounds like another song. Oh, should I say that? There's something here. What was that song at the end of Superman? At the end of the first Spider-Man. What was that song?
Oh, the He Stinks and I Don't Like Him remix?
Hero?
Yeah, the Nickelback song?
That is a Nickelback song.
Yeah,
Nickelback, dude.
This song sounds like a Nickelback song.
Dude, this sounds like Nickelback.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Nickelback, dude.
Play Heroes. Or Hero. Play Hero.
That's a fucking good voice, though. Come on, Ant.
It is.
You know vocals.
Yeah, it's by Chad Kroeger. He released it as a single artist.
Hey, Dad?
Solo artist, yeah. Chad Kroeger, Hero.
All right, play some of that. I got to get the comparison.
Didn't he see it?
Yes. Yes.
I am so high, I can hear heaven.
Yeah.
I'm so high, I can hear heaven. Oh, but heaven, no heaven, don't hear me.
It's got all that little.
Nickelback has a bit of a sound. I think that added
It certainly does.
It's the female version of Hero.
But it really is very similar. All right.
Open the door again.
No. Oh, my God.
I think they're
Hey.
in finally, right?
Yeah,
Are you still out there?
No.
Quite the little songwriting team they got going for
That's
themselves
right.
there,
That's
huh?
my Avril Lavigne t-shirt in that photo.
Hey!
When I met you,
Look at young Sam.
I will say that I do enjoy their new ballad together.
Do you like it?
I do, yeah.
You know what? It's harmless. It's no skater boy, but.
They have good voices.
That fucking song was awesome. I listen to that shit all the time.
Sam, were you a skater boy? Did you want to be her skater
She
boy?
has fucking almost 14 million people on Twitter.
She's fucking huge. That's an A-lister we just had here.
She's been making...
And we did nothing with it.
I know.
Well, because it came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I don't know.
She's been making big pop songs for 10 years.
Yeah,
Nobody does
yeah.
that.
He was a boy.
This song fucking rolls.
And this is you?
Yeah, I was like...
And she was out, Avril.
I was like, once I meet Avril, she's going to be like, see you later, rest of the boys.
Oh. You're just falling off your skateboard.
Yeah.
Trying to ollie.
Yeah. Could she have a guy that played the Olympics with a guy whose voice is too awful for entertainment radio?
I can't believe she told us she's pregnant, too. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Great exclusive
I know,
for
that
the
was
show.
Huge.
Let's get back to Jacktober.
I can play Avril Lavigne songs all day.
We're running out of time. We're going to run into William Shatner's time.
It's true.
Man. I'm off.
Crazy.
Today's Jacktober is WBE, Rochester's New Country, featuring the great, I say the great Terry Clifford.
Yes, she is great.
At least the kids in my family, oh my God, they're going to be so excited to hear that news.
Never mind. I think it's a great thing, and I think it's a long time coming. I can't believe they didn't do this a while ago.
Of course you do. If I'm a kid, that's the whole bad deal with the Happy Meal is the toy.
I know.
Going, I'm not going to finish my nuggets just so I can read. You know what I mean? It's like, you better eat your nuggets or you can't have the toy. You lose that leverage as a parent.
You do.
Bad move, McDonald's. Bad move.
Here's our weekly peek at what's new to rent, stream, or download.
Unbelievable.
What What's unbelievable?
It's unbelievable.
Unbelievable. These things Jeremy says. Terry Clifford has never heard anything like this before.
She's a delightful woman.
Oh, Jesus.
She reminds me of my mother.
I bet.
She's very Rubenesque.
Rubenesque.
Delightful woman.
I bet her calves need some lotion.
Yes, they do. She probably has. My mother would get like dry, flaky calves and feet. Chipper, my psoriasis needs lotion.
That voice
pretty bad.
is horrendous. And then you couple just that fucking Jabba the Hutt blah 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 that she gets in there. You put that with that fucking accent.
Anthony is fucking mean.
That Rochester accent on top of.
So you're saying there's audible big fat jowls? moving?
Yes, big fat jowls.
Sounds like she's got a fish caught in her pelican neck. Steve Hausman, though, I give credit there.
Yeah.
He knew it was a bullshit story, and he wanted to move on with his shit.
Yes, he did.
And I think somewhere in there he was wishing he was still on with Brother Weeze.
No problem with Steve Hausman.
No problem with Hausman. He wasn't going to play with that dumb story. He knew there was nothing there.
No.
Terry starts talking about flags hanging in the Rochester area. Jeremy gets her with a zinger.
Oh, I like a good zinger.
And with a picture of each of our, our lake and our falls and our river right next to it. They're very pretty. It's just the first one that caught my eye.
How would you know pretty?
Oh, gee.
Yeah. It's very mean-spirited.
Oh. That one, Weeze, is going to have to talk to you about that little line.
Bro, you have to call her a pig, bro.
Oh, yeah, gave me a fucking talking to. He never gives me a talking to.
They're very pretty. It's just the first one that caught my eye said City by the Bay, and I thought, what do we have this for? We buy it on sale from San Francisco or something?
I know you've only lived here about...
I don't like this too cool for the room guy either.
Everything.
I know it's all about Terry Clifford, but what about that guy?
Every word he says.
It's just like, yeah, I know you like flags.
Like he's trying way
Terry.
too hard to be, I'm too cool for this shit.
She's got a chipper thing going on, something like that.
She's marvelous.
What's
up, Terry?
What do we have this for? We buy it on sale from San Francisco or something?
I know you've only lived here about 30 years, but Irondequoit, there's a bay there.
I know Weisenheimer, but when somebody says City by the Bay,
She doesn't take any
San
bunk.
Francisco.
Yeah.
But then, so anyway.
Weisenheimer.
Exactly.
Look out.
This guy's good.
Weisenheimer.
Where's the zinger?
What year is this?
I thought Terry Clifford had the zinger there.
No,
Weisenheimer's good.
See,
That's a zinger right
You missed
there.
her. She called him a Weisenheimer, and he mumbled, "Shut up, pig."
I missed that part, too.
Hey, Terry.
Hey,
Hey, Chipper.
What's up? Are they on Twitter?
Why would you ask?
'Cause I don't want. I think it's just mean-spirited. We should say at least something nice to them and say we're just kidding and having a good time.
Yeah.
Terry can't believe how far Jeremy has gone with one of his insults this time. This time, Jeremy has gone too far.
Are you going to waste all that manpower and labor to hang them up and take them down in the same month when you could use that time to, I don't know, maybe pick up some trash around the same street you're hanging these flags on?
We all think we can do a better job. We all do.
Jab.
But I don't know.
It's always sexy.
I don't know. And I shouldn't complain because I did enjoy them, and I do enjoy them.
Alex White over here. You.
Yeah.
I'll debate that guy. If Lovely Warren won't do it, set it up. Call Channel 8. We'll get in there and I'll square off against old giant glasses.
I don't. Oh, Jeremy. Oh, Jeremy. Oh, ugh. Jeremy.
God, that just sounds terrible.
I know. Can you believe Jeremy said that? He said he had big glasses.
Jeremy.
Oh no.
Well, she's a nice lady,
You know how much
guys.
she'd hate me if I called her retard wig on the air? Fucking Lego person hair.
Jim.
Oh, now, Jim, that's not funny.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, Moose in a cancer wig. She would really hate
Jab.
that.
Oh, we're just going to our jab.
I don't like that accent.
It's so unsexy. That Rochester. Oh, yeah. We're just going to, come in here and do a good jab. Jab.
Jeremy.
Jeremy.
I think we're going to say jab all
Jab.
day now. All right, well, Terry is blown away by what Jeremy said to his grandmother.
A hurricane couldn't blow her away.
The only thing left, she might have got knocked into the ocean like the Ferris wheel.
What do you mean Shatner's ready? I thought he was coming at 9:20. How long do we have, Mr. Shatner?
He beamed in a little
Where
early.
is he?
Well, he was originally scheduled for 9, and then we were told maybe it was going to be closer
We
to
got to bring him right in, though. It's Shatner.
to 9:15.
Where is he right now?
He's on his way.
All right, let's take a quick break. We're going to do William Shatner, and then we're going to do the rest of Jocktober. So we're going to get back to the Jocktober. Don't you worry. And more with Avril Lavigne and the Nickelback dude.
This is the Opie and Anthony Show. Opie and Anthony, Sirius XM. Sirius XM. This is the Opie and Anthony Show.
We got Mr. Shatner outside the studio.
Bill Shatner. Get him in here immediately. Oh, my God. Wait.
Welcome back to the show.
So good.
There you go.
I'm aboard.
Captain on the bridge.
How are you, everybody?
Captain on the bridge.
How nice to see everybody.
Mr. Shatner, hello.
Bill.
Or Bill, as I like to call him.
How are you?
Bill,
Good to see you.
my good friend
What's
Bill
going on,
Shatner.
Bill?
Morning.
Back on the Opie and Anthony Show. Wow, we were looking at your new album.
Yeah.
I like this.
Oh, I hope you do.
Yes.
Yeah, it's it's out there. It's progressive rock. It's
Yes.
a whole new area that I wrote the words. Billy Sherwood wrote the music.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And he's done a genius job in interweaving music and words and then these great musicians who've done solo numbers on it.
How does this get started? Like, how do you find something like this, a project like this to do?
Well, the label says to me, "Would you like to do another album?" And I said, "Yeah." And they said, "What would you do?" And I said, "I just flashed on an impulse. I guess it's something creative." And I said, "I'll write about a guy sitting on a beach in despair, an hour before sunset, and then the sun sets, and through the beauty of the night, he regains his joy of life." That one line was merely the way I hooked songs together. Now that you know, you might recognize it as a progression, but you wouldn't have to know that to listen to the album and hear the songs.
So it's a story.
Well, for me, it's a story,
through.
but not necessarily. You know, the order of the songs. I placed the order of the songs so that it made that kind of sense that the opening number, "Where's it gone? Give it back. I'm missing something. Give it back." Lurches into a song of unhappiness, and then gradually he begins to find, and then he questions time. Where does time go when time comes to an end? And they're all melodic, and it's all music, but it's progressive rock, so it's pushing some sort of musical envelope.
Pushing the boundaries.
And what do you think? Somebody maybe might be able to partake a little weed and listen to this. And
I think weed would be nice. Weed is always nice.
Maybe pop some mollies. Pop mollies.
Tequila.
Wow, yeah, whatever name your poison, as they say.
Do you indulge? Do you smoke?
No. I mean, no. But once you take the opportunity to enjoy oneself, because you only come by once.
Exactly. Exactly.
Look how well dressed Bill is.
Well,
Bill
I got
always
some
comes in here looking
television
great.
Is that
stuff
why?
to do, yeah. So I thought I'd wear the black suit. It's slimming.
You got like a Johnny Cash thing happening.
Yeah, right.
now.
I'm doing my Johnny Cash.
Oh,
thing.
wow.
It's
Yeah,
very
yeah.
nice.
Yeah, I'm going to the prison.
Go Folsom Prison and
right, sing a song.
sing a few songs.
Right.
You might as well.
About weed.
I have a question. Did you really turn down Richard Branson? He offered you the flight to go up in the new craft, and you said no?
Well, he said to me, this is maybe even a couple of years. He said, I'm going up. Would you like to go up in the airplane? I said, yeah, it sounds like it. He said, it's great. It'll cost you $250,000.
He wanted you to pay.
Right. So I said, oh, you want me to pay?
That's
I said,
crazy.
No. I said, I'll go and you pay me $250,000.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That would help the business to have Shatner on that.
So
Of course it would.
I never heard from him again.
Good for you, Bill. I was going to say Mr. Shatner.
Our sheet says that you didn't go because you were scared of airline travel.
Yeah, right. I'm a private pilot. I have 7 hours in helicopter. I'm learning to fly a helicopter.
And he's afraid to fly. I think he's watching too much Twilight Zone.
Paramotoring. I'm into paramotoring, which is
paramotoring. Wow,
so
that's
you
cool.
strap a 75-pound engine on your back, run like hell. You have to run. So you need a prevailing breeze because you got to get to about 13 miles per hour to get flying speed, and you got a kite that you're holding onto, and you run like hell, usually on a beach because that's where the prevailing breeze is. And you fly about 25 miles an hour. Now you're up in the air with a kite.
That's crazy.
Wait, you actually do this?
Yeah, I've done it many times.
How high do you go?
Well, there have been some people who got caught in an updraft in a thunderstorm and died of hypothermia. They may have gone as far as high as 30,000 feet. With some of those hammerheads, storm can get that high.
Yeah, they'll just blast you right up.
I fly gliders as well, and this instructor took me up one time in a thunderstorm, and we were angled pointing straight down and going up.
And still going up.
Come on.
How scary is that?
That's scary.
Aren't gliders pretty scary in general?
No.
They seem like it.
Well, you have to stick around the landing field. You have to land. But you have a means of killing the flight by spoilers on the top of the wing. So you can stop flying whenever you want. So if you come in for a landing and you're sort of like overshooting and you can't go back, there isn't an engine, you pull those flaps in effect.
You lose lift.
And you lose lift almost right away.
Wow.
So the thunderstorms, how hot, like you're going at 100, 200 feet and then the thunderstorm can just suck you up?
Well, yeah, probably not that low, but you get towed to 1,200, 1,500, a couple of thousand feet. You get towed up, you release, and then you play around in the thermals. Thermals are columns of air that heat up like a plowed field will radiate heat more than a green field. So now there's hot air rising, and in that rising air, and you look for the rising air, either birds or clouds indicate there's rising air, and you have an instrument on your panel that tells you that you're rising or falling. And one time, a long time ago, when I was circling in a thermal, a hawk got in the same thermal, and we were circling each other, big red hawk at me, and he was looking at me, and I was looking at him. It was the most incredible
That's pretty
moment.
cool. Yeah.
Did you write a song about that?
Yeah,
the new
sounds
album?
like a song.
That's a song
I should have, huh?
Yeah, I think so.
I need to do another album.
Yes,
Yeah.
you can call it Chasing the Hawk, or Is He Chasing Me?
Very profound, Jimmy.
So profound.
That
Jimmy.
is.
How big is the circle you're making in these?
Well, it depends on the size of the thermal.
Wow.
Sometimes thermals can be quite large. Sometimes they're 6-10 feet across. It just depends.
Wow,
getting sucked up
man.
backwards. What did you finally do when you're getting sucked up? How did you guys get down?
Well, you fly out of it, and then you descend, and that's how gliders do distances. There, you can get a pin. I think it's 750 miles, or you can do 700. So you're rising, going a distance, find another thermal, rise, do another distance, and people fly for forever like that. And the limit is how long you can stay awake. There is another type of flying. I've forgotten the term now, but when the wind blows, like in Hawaii, constantly, like the trade wind, and it hits a cliff and bounces up, it's like water. So you aim your glider into the rising air at a angle that is just enough to stop you from going forward or backward, and you're continually in the air because that wind is continuous.
Just kind of floating.
And you're just floating.
Wow.
And I think the limit is like 50-something. It was when I was aware. It was like 2 days, and then the guy just
Sitting in one place.
Sitting in one place. He couldn't stay awake any longer.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And how long have you been a private pilot?
Oh, a long time.
Long time?
I was doing something, theater thing in Miami in the Poinciana Playhouse in Palm Beach, and there's an airfield next door, and I had always wanted to take lessons. So during the day when I wasn't working at night, I was taking lessons. So I soloed there and went on to fly in Santa Monica and places like that.
Wow!
I even got checked out in a biplane in a Pitt Special. It's an aerobatics plane.
Oh yeah,
I got checked out on an aerobatics plane. I did did loops and
you did, yeah,
Cuban rolls. And,
oh my God.
Yeah, it was incredible. Yeah,
you're quite the little daredevil there, aren't you?
Not afraid to fly, but I just didn't want to be charged that kind of money.
Yeah, 250 large to.
But I was in the desert, the Mojave Desert, when that airplane, technology was being tried out, and they got into space 100,000 feet.
Yeah.
They won a prize. They won $10 million. I've forgotten what the name of the competition was, but that design won $10 million because they were the first ones in space using chopped up rubber and nitric oxide, I think. Instead of oxygen and nitrogen and all this as a fuel, they were using chopped up rubber tires and a gas you can get in your dentist's.
Yeah, like a solid rocket booster they had
exactly.
instead of liquid oxygen. Yeah, I guess anything mixed with enough oxygen will burn, so rubber seems to be a good rocket fuel.
I guess it was what the technology is, I don't know, but but they just blew it out the back end and.
Maybe if you had a few tires over there on the Enterprise, Scotty wouldn't have been up Schitt's Creek so many times, you know? You go, Scotty, get me out of here. Chop up some tires. I'm chopping tires as fast as I can. You know? Who would think such an archaic way of... My God, Bill.
What's the height you got to get to be considered breaking the atmosphere?
I think it's 100,000 feet.
Oh, okay.
Wow. 100, yeah,
Did you watch the jump? The Red Bull jump?
I did.
Oh,
how insane was that?
Well, it wasn't insane because he was very careful.
He knew what he was doing.
He knew what he was doing.
Well, just as a regular person, I see that as insane. That's what I'm getting at, Bill.
It's insane only as so far as you and I are concerned.
Right.
But he
knew what he was doing.
He's a stuntman. He calculated his chances, and look how famous he became. So, as a means of making a living, as being famous for more than the 15 minutes.
Right. When he opened that door and move forward and get ready to jump.
My understanding is that he thought, what am I doing? He's looking down, you know.
The one thing...
And he gets 800 miles an hour.
Yeah. He broke sound, right? He broke the speed of sound.
He broke gas.
Yeah, I'm sure he did. When you look at that view when he opened the door, the thing that has to go through your mind is, it looks like I could miss the planet. Like you could just, if you jump to the side a little too much.
Imagine if you jumped and just started floating.
What about those guys who wear those wing suits?
Yeah, the wing suits.
And fly through holes in the ground.
I've seen those guys, and they fly next to mountains.
Well, next to mountains, but there's a guy who went through
I know which one you're talking about. It was
really
a couple weeks ago. He aimed and went through a hole
6 feet in diameter.
Yeah,
come on.
It's an unbelievable
He's going
video.
hundreds of miles an hour.
Wow.
And he has to calculate. He's got to get his body together, and he went right through it.
Slipped through this thing like a needle.
That's crazy.
Spreading a needle.
Some little hole in a rock formation. Yeah.
Do they jump off the cliff, or do they get out of an aircraft?
He jumped off a cliff in this case, I believe, but they do jump out of aircraft.
I've seen those guys jump off the cliff, and then they, instead of going away from the cliff, they go right next to it.
Right, and
they
they've got
have the
a
helmet
head camera.
cameras, and it's an amazing view. But you think, wow, you could really.
You see the ones that are
in.
10 feet off the ground, and they got their buddies filming them, and they go fucking doing a flyby right over his head
with the wings, right?
Yeah, they're crazy.
Yeah, but they must know
they have
with their experience. It surely must take a lot of strength to keep your arms spread out at 100 miles an hour.
You would think that, right?
I mean, if you tried it in a car.
Yeah. And then to have a web on your hands like that would really be pushing your arms back. I think you'd have to be in pretty good shape.
And you know if you close them, you plummet. I guess that's a motivator. The only thing keeping me alive. My arms out.
God. Did you see Gravity? The movie?
No, I haven't seen it yet. I hear it's wonderful.
I liked it a lot, and not so much.
I thought it was okay. I thought the effects are amazing. They've come so far with technology and how space looks and how they portray weightlessness and whatnot in movies now. It amazes me how they do that. Not that it was ever bad when you were up there.
I was dangling from a cable,
and
you could see the cable and see me turning slowly in the wind.
I do remember once you're outside the ship, of course, and you're floating, and you kept disappearing. I think that was the one with the Tholian web, I think. Right. It was the Tholian web. And you were in that funny spacesuit. It kind of didn't really look like a spacesuit.
Right.
It looked like
I remember
like carpet waffle padding.
The trouble we had was lighting the face. How do you get light on the face? So they had like a light bulb somewhere buried. Turn the switch on.
You got to see Shatner's face. Turn on the light bulb. Oh, yeah, and floating around there. And I assumed it was by cables or sometimes maybe even I think your hands are just up and you were on the floor doing this.
That's
and then
funny.
they just kind of cut your feet off in the shot.
I don't remember, but probably. Maybe I want to forget.
I don't think you could ever forget that. Oh, my God.
This, for just to come back for a second, this album is
well, of course.
Is progressive rock.
Yeah.
And progressive rock, I've come to think of as the science fiction of music. It's pushing the boundaries. It's opening up areas that may not have been there before. In this case, Billy Sherwood, who is a progressive rock genius.
Yeah, from Yes.
From Yes, and by the way, Tony Kaye and Scott Connor and Ricky Tierney form a group called Circa, and I am going to be doing the album with Circa in 3 venues in the Los Angeles area. Canoga Park, the Canyon Club is one of them, and 23rd, 24th, and 25th of this month of October, I'll be in the Los Angeles area performing this album with these wonderful musicians with the idea of seeing how good we are, whether we're good enough to go on and tour and maybe play places like Vegas.
That's amazing, yeah. Oh, I would like to see that. Absolutely.
I'm having such a journey with this album and this music video, which is on YouTube. Shot the music video, on a shoestring and then making the album and now performing the album in front of public. The public is a musical journey I've never been on before. There is such a mystery in music. There is to the people who aren't music, or haven't studied or aren't acquainted. Like somebody was saying, finding one. Do you know what that means?
No.
And here you are. You play records all the time, and nor did I. Well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, right? So you got to find one. The drummer has to find one, and the bass guitarist has to find one, and that rhythm. How do you know when to come in? How do you know after a long solo do you come in?
That is true. It's almost this instinctive thing you kind of feel.
It isn't. Well, yeah, but what if you don't feel good that night?
Well, that's true.
You don't come in.
Then you get jazzed.
You got to come in.
You got to come in.
The guy finishes. You got to start. How do you know when to start? It's mysterious. I'm telling you. You need all kinds of help. So that mystery, not only that, not only the mystery of when to come in.
The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few or the one.
That's right.
Right.
The needs of the one outweigh the needs of the 4 or the count of 7. They even have, in this record, they have a count of 7.
What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3.
Wow, that's not even an even number.
That's exactly. It's kind of odd.
Yeah.
So this mystery of rhythm is one. The other mystery for me is I saw Yo-Yo Ma play his cello at the with the Los Angeles Philharmonic a couple of weeks ago. Have you ever seen him?
No, I had a friend. He hit his head
That's too
once,
highbrow for us.
and he couldn't say anything but Yo-Yo Ma. He kept just blurting it out. Yo-Yo Ma. He got his head kicked
that
by
a
some
true
guy.
story?
Yeah, and some guy kicked him in the head,
And he kept saying Yo-Yo
and he
Ma?
said Yo-Yo Ma. I don't know why.
What is that?
I don't know. It's some kind of a brain thing, I guess.
No, he wouldn't have said no mas?
No, it was Yo-Yo Ma. Weird.
Yo-Yo mas?
No.
Well, anyway, Yo-Yo Ma, the great cellist, right? So I watched him play, and the cello in his hand and the bow in his other hand, it was like an extension, not only just his body, but of his soul. He played the music. He was alive in the music. And that, the mystery of, in this case, the cello, catgut and a horsehair. and this gorgeous sound
Yeah,
emerges.
that's
We're the
amazing.
we're the only animal that does that. There are other animals that sing and make music with their voice, but who makes a tool to make music, which on the surface of it should be screeching?
It just sounds like it would be ridiculous. Right? We'll take a horse hair and
exactly.
Yeah.
And if you don't play it right, it is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like my grandchild playing the violin, you know. My grandchild got violin lessons. She'd never really heard a violin. One day she heard the violin and she said, "Oh, that's what it's supposed to sound like."
And it really is odd that you could teach someone, no matter how much they practice and how much you teach them, they just can't be as good as somebody who has a natural talent for it. So there's just this natural ability
I wonder
can't
about
be
that.
taught.
Is it a natural ability? Is it a child who lets, or I guess an adult who lets themselves be totally open to the experience, so that they go with the experience rather than saying, "Ooh, I'm not good," and get self-conscious and restricts themselves, no matter what the skill is.
Maybe that's it. Yeah. But that's more. It is kind of a difference between something mathematical and something spiritual. You know, is it something that could be looked at in an equation, or is it a more spiritual?
Exactly.
Thing?
So that mystery of the music is the journey I'm on now. Discovering I'm into the words, but Billy Sherwood composing the music and knitting music and words together.
It's like an undiscovered country.
Yeah, was the best of all those movies. You know?
I liked that one. I did. I liked them all.
What do you listen to? What do you listen to? What kind of music?
Well, I'm probably a jazz enthusiast.
Oh, you like jazz?
Yeah.
And hates jazz.
I don't like jazz. I want to like jazz.
Yeah, you can't hate jazz.
He hates it.
I don't hate it, but I can't.
No, you can't.
He hates. This guy hates it.
Jazz. You can't.
No,
you're not listening to music that pleases you. Jazz takes so many forms. You can't hate jazz. Jazz could be the blues. I mean, jazz.
I know
he doesn't like the blues either.
Jazz
you
to me.
can't hate the blues.
He hates the blues.
He likes disco.
Well, then jazz is upbeat.
I don't like disco.
He loves guns though.
Yeah.
So
I don't like disco.
It begins and ends with Donna Summer.
No, I don't like it when it sounds like everybody in the band is playing something completely different. It sounds very self-indulgent.
All right, so listen. On one of the cuts, Al Di Meola, the great jazz guitarist, is on my record.
Ooh.
Al Di Meola is playing on my album, Pond of the Mystery. He plays a lick on one of the songs. It's fantastic. Steve Vai.
Oh, right, yeah.
Playing guitar in the opening number makes me weep with the wrenching feeling of his electric guitar.
which one is he on?
He's on the first one.
Where It's Gone?
Where It's Gone.
Is that the one we should play today?
Play that. Play that. It's
when we're done here, we're going to do that for you.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, I was watching Columbo the other night.
Yeah.
And there was Dr. Janice Lester and Tu Pring, the Vulcan bride, on the same episode.
That's impossible.
I've never
seen them together.
I've never seen them together either, but there it was. I'm like, this is like a Star Trek cavalcade I'm watching on Columbo. You were in a Columbo, too.
I was in more than one.
More than one, yeah. Those were great shows. The only bad thing about it, you missed the first 5 minutes. You might as well not watch the show.
The difficulty with that show, and the problem for writing for it was, you, the audience, knew who did it, and you had to watch with fascination, while the character in the movie
figures it out,
knows what you already know.
Right,
and that was the difficulty in writing.
They pulled it off, though.
Oh yeah,
it works. It's a fun show to watch. Great character, and then you just see people from from old episodes of Bonanza and Star
everybody
Trek
wanted to do it. It was an hour and a half. It paid well, and it was well written, so you wanted to be on that show.
Some really good directors too. Where you'd watch the credits and see like,
everybody
oh my God,
tried
Spielberg
out.
did some of that.
Spielberg started off at Universal doing
right.
Little
They did
film.
Duel, that movie Duel with
Peter
It was McLeod who played McLeod.
Yeah.
That guy.
Yeah. The guy with the limp.
The guy with the limp and the little Dennis Weaver. Thank you, sir. And he directed Duel.
Right. And Peter Matheson wrote it.
Yeah.
And these were all great names of people just starting their career.
At the time, yeah. That Night Gallery was another show, Rod Serling's Night Gallery. There was a lot of young, at the time, directors that were doing that.
I actually wanted to ask about Rod Serling, because we kind of have a fascination with him here. What was he like to be around?
Well, I wish I could say that he was a mentor to everybody. I was, as you were asking me, I thought, well, would I make up he was a child molester? That won't go well.
Yay!
No, I better not. His widow will sue me. What you're asking is, I, as a young actor, just sort of beginning and knocking on doors, what did I think of the producer who was up in the building, and up in the offices I never got to? But in this case, I had worked with him and a group of the people that he took with him from live television to film when he was doing Twilight Zone. So I had worked with Rod in live television. In the latter part of the live television days, I came from Canada, and I did Playhouse 90 and all those hour shows that were famous at the time. And he and a host of people whose names you would recognize from movies were there beginning their careers, just like you're saying now about these early film stuff. They were burgeoning. So I did get to know him a little bit. A cool guy, short in stature, enormous talent, creative talent as a writer, and he did mentor a lot of people.
How long did it take you to film that famous episode, the Man on the Wing episode?
They were all 3, 4, 5 days, maybe.
And being a pilot, you'd know what the stupid little furry guy could do out there.
Being afraid of flying, according to our list.
I don't know where those things come from, but it's insane. It makes you think how all the stuff we want to believe, so and so was sleeping with so and so. Oh yeah, but it's so much of it's made up. I don't know where they get it from.
Yeah, I know.
Like afraid of flying. I mean,
how would if they do a little research, they could tell that you're a
figure
pilot.
that one out.
Right.
Hey, did the little man? Who was the little man in the costume on the wing? Did you get to know him at all?
No, he's a Czechoslovakian, or was a Czechoslovakian acrobat.
Oh wow!
Yeah, in a little furry suit that was ridiculous. I mean, it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Standing, you'd think they'd give him wings or some streamlining or something.
Yeah.
He was a little panda bear on the edge of a wing trying to.
And when he flew off, they just kind of pulled him up and out of frame.
Exactly. And like you were saying, our special effects were so bad, which tells you that the audience is willing to suspend disbelief on anything if the story is good enough.
Right. The biggest problem I had with the episode was just tell the wife, who's so concerned with her husband at the time because he had this nervous breakdown, look, sit here and look out the window the whole flight. Just stay there, don't move. There, problem solved. Either she sees it, or it never shows up again and he's fine.
Yeah, but she was so tired she had to sleep.
Oh, she'd had it with you.
She had to sleep. She had narcolepsy or something.
And it really shows how far we've gone, because the sky marshal or whatever he was, the cop that was on board the plane, he's asleep with his gun just hanging out in the aisle. What a
and yet
iconic episode.
Right. Why?
Yeah.
Why? No, what is the answer to why?
I think the story hits home with a fear of flying, a fear of the unknown. It didn't matter that the effects weren't that good,
and a fear of not being heard, seeing something that's wrong and saying it, and nobody believing you or listening to you.
That's interesting. So you must have had a lot of that in your life.
I have it every day of my life, actually, continually. I tell a woman, I'm perfect for you, and she just doesn't hear me.
My favorite scene in that whole episode is when the co-pilot, I guess, comes out and he's talking, and you say, there's a man out there, and he goes, we know. We've seen, and he goes, and you go, oh, you've seen it yet? Oh, Okay. Like you're all thrilled that he finally saw, and then you realize, oh, he's bullshitting me.
Hey, would you? I've never thought of that, but you're absolutely right. I bet it's.
I told him that.
No, you didn't. He said it was about a fear of hairy men on wings. And I'm like, you're an idiot. I don't know what you're talking about.
God.
Yeah, maybe it's seeing something that no one else sees. Because Sterling had that weird, because we saw
not being heard. How many children? That's got to be such a basic impulse. You don't think about that, but children at a table who say, "I got, let me," and the adults are all talking,
Just not even
and nobody's listening to them, and that rage and frustration of not being heard has got to be something we carry with us for the rest of our lives.
Yeah, well, look at that.
Yeah,
a little.
That's what I do. I just analyze. How about would you talk to the little Czechoslovakian guy? Like, I'm fascinated with that guy. You would talk to him at like craft services or
the primitiveness of the technology didn't occur to me then.
Yeah.
And looking at it now, I don't know why I didn't think this is so idiotic. I'm embarrassed to be in this.
That's how I feel every day here.
But then you just have to look around.
They're saying we got to wrap up.
Oh, God.
Bill, they're saying you got to go. You got TV
Bill's
to do.
very busy today.
I got a day. I'm promoting Ponder the Mystery.
Yes.
But this is really worth promoting. It's a terrific album. It's gotten great reviews, by the way.
Make a good Christmas gift, Bill?
A great Christmas
Very
gift.
good.
It's a meaningful album. It means you really love the person you're giving it to.
Absolutely.
And you look damn good on the cover there.
I
Sam.
know.
Hey, pretty good, huh?
Looking
Yeah,
all
there
right,
is
man.
a very
Look at
regal
that.
kind of
With the sun behind him, shining through him, basically.
captain look, or perhaps even the admiral. Admiral! Oh, was he mad that you were an admiral? Boy, was Con pissed. Sorry, Bill.
That's okay.
I love the damn show. What can I say?
Why don't we play a track?
What song would you recommend?
Why don't you sign this and we'll give it away? That'd be cool
man.
too, right?
That's huge.
Yeah, let's do that. But we're going to play Where It's Gone, I Don't Know. Good. From Ponder the Mystery, William Shatner's new album. Doing a little progressive rock here.
Like it.
The great Bill Shatner.
Thank you.
Where it's gone, I don't know. I'm missing something. Give it back. A piece of me, I let it go. And where it's gone, I don't know. Where is the peace, the lease on life? I'm lost in my life. I looked around, nothing alive. Filled with strife. Seeing the beauty, but feeling apart. Where it's gone, I don't know. I'm missing something, give it back. A piece of me, I let it go. Lost in my life. Where's the peace, the lease on life? I looked around me, nothing alive. Where is the peace, the lease on life? Seeing the beauty and feeling apart. Seeing the beauty, but feeling apart. Where's the love? And what am I doing? All too fast. What is past does not inform the future. Where's the peace, the lease on life that was supposed to come with wisdom? I look around me, nothing alive, nothing to strive for. Lost in my life. It's gone. I don't know. Where is the peace, the lease on life?
in my life. Seeing the beauty and feeling apart. My body aches, and my brain tries to wait to the setting sun. The stirring seas that have no heart, but cold and endless, leaves me afraid. The sand is harsh, and the land is bleak, and the freakish light is pale. I need heat, or is it warmth? I'm missing something, give it back. A piece of me, I let it go, and where it's gone, I don't know.
This is the Opie Anthony Show. Sirius XM. The Opie Anthony Show. The Opie Anthony Show. Sirius XM.
Where were we? I'm not going to acknowledge we're playing Avril Lavigne.
Avril?
I guess I just acknowledged it by saying that.
She was just in before. William Shatner's hanging out outside the studio.
With the Nickelback dude. Man, I'll give away the Shatner thing.
Yeah?
Fuck it. Giving away all sorts of shit on my Twitter these days. Oh, man, that's a horrible order. It's what the fuck? Yo, smudged. Bill!
No, it's smudged.
You cheesed out on the autograph!
No, it's the way the...
He did cheese out.
What happened?
He did. He cheesed out.
Yo, Bill! Hey!
Bill Shatner is outside in the hallway sitting next to Club.
Well, that's why I'm yelling.
I know. Oh,
He's
my
been
God.
There the whole break.
You want me to go get him?
That's worse than...
Yeah.
It's just not a good... the texture of the cover.
Hey, Bill!
It's not going to sign well.
Your autograph is smudging. He's just staring.
He doesn't want to put up with this shit.
He's ignoring you like he ignored
I'm William Shatner. Oh, when that was a wonderful moment I had with Bill. I went to the. Of course, our studio here.
He just gave me a fucking dirty room.
Our studio here has total glass walls.
He's done with us.
It's glass walls on the studio, double glass. And I was knocking on it, I was banging on it until I got Bill's attention because he was outside the studio at the time. It's very soundproof, very hard to. And when he looked over, I put my hand in the Vulcan Live Long and Prosper against the glass and slowly fell to the ground. And Shatner started laughing and just waved his hand at me. It was hilarious.
You want to try it again?
I was trying to get a good,
maybe he didn't know what you were trying to do.
Wrath of Khan
Try it again.
moment, but
Definitely should try it again.
You want to film it?
Yeah, I'll film it. Hold on.
All right, film it. And
really?
I'll try to.
all right, hold on.
I'll try to get it.
Hold on.
All right.
Someone talk.
Ready?
No, I'm not.
I'm looking at okay. What's the matter with that Galaxy? It doesn't. You can't fire up the video that quick.
I was doing something else.
I have a great photo of
porno.
All right, let's do this.
You gotta go over.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Is this mic on?
You got it?
Yeah, it's on.
All right.
Hold on.
I have a great photo of Club Soda Kenny and William Shatner out there together.
I'm rolling.
Okay, I got to walk like this.
Is he paying attention?
No.
Now he's laughing.
Okay, he's laughing at him.
Shall
I don't want to say too much because I don't want to ruin Opie's video. But
your friend. You're supposed to come over here and cry.
Why aren't you crying?
You're supposed to sit here and cry.
Hanger on.
I'm a hanger on.
Lifeblood out of me.
Oh, he's had enough of you.
He says I'm a hanger on.
Oh, dude,
What an embarrassment.
Anthony?
Yeah, Comic-Con.
It is.
That's
He
hilarious.
says I'm a hanger on and I'm draining the lifeblood from him.
Oh, is he fed up with Anthony?
He has to deal with that stuff at like San Diego
All the
Comic-Con.
time.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so
Not
funny.
here.
And he comes in, Ant wants a picture.
He wasn't crying at the glass like he was with Spock.
I sent all your photos, by the way.
Well, thank you,
Anthony
Mr.
asked for a
Iraq.
photo and he says another one.
Yeah, he remembers.
Another one.
He said to Opie too, like all the photos over the years. I'm the only one that didn't take a picture. I just don't do it.
Oh, Jimmy.
Self-control.
Self-control.
That's
You got
a
one
good
with a
one.
rock star you don't know. So
And you're creeping in my Shatner.
Am I?
Yeah, you're
let me
creeping.
see.
Look at this. You're creeping.
Oh, man. Jimmy's always poking his...
I just wanted to get just a picture of William Shatner.
Look at Kenny and Shatner. Oh, God.
That could be the best picture of the day.
Jesus.
I got one of Shatner and Kenny.
Yeah.
That is a good one.
Tweet that shit.
That's a great picture.
Yeah, I tweeted it.
Oh, it's funny.
That's whatever. It's on my Twitter.
It is really weird that such an iconic figure. You know what I wanted to ask him and I forgot to ask him? I'm wondering
He's not
how
doing
many
anything.
presidents has he met? I'm wondering
Ask him.
I'm going to guess
Open the door.
7. Can you ask him how many presidents has he met? We want to know.
Let's do the shout
interview.
interview.
I don't want to ask.
I'll do it.
Open the door.
Open the door.
I'm sure he met Reagan.
Hey, Bill, how many presidents have you met?
How many presidents?
Yes.
I met the president of the neighborhood the other day. And the garbage collector president.
President of the Cleaning Association, the Garbage Collector
even wanna
Association. I don't blame him.
He's done with us.
He's completely done with us.
But he's just sitting there. We were told he's got to go and do other things.
You know, it would be great if you
they're-
walked out and just closed the curtain.
He would, yeah.
Yeah, how happy I would make him.
Yeah, he should get up and close the curtain so we
Yeah.
can't even look at him anymore.
that would
It's
be
so
perfect.
strange. He's just sitting there. I
Yeah.
guess they're letting him just chill out until he does some TV and stuff.
Yeah.
For the new CD, Ponder the Mystery. Yeah. I guess tomorrow we'll do the Jocktober.
Yeah,
thing.
we got to finish up.
You want to do it
Little
tomorrow?
Fatty pants.
I don't like the Terry Clifford stuff.
Oh Jesus, this fucking character.
What?
I'm not acknowledging it. And it's
just
another
talking.
touchy-feely one. He comes over and puts his hand on your arm.
Really?
Yes.
Cuba contact. I did have a lot of Cuba contact.
Apparently not.
Human contact.
I like Cuba contact.
Cuban contact.
Cuba contact. I like them.
What's with the fucking nasal? Why do I acknowledge him?
That's the way I talk.
Who,
It's
Craig?
like, there's no need
Yes.
to make-
Craig.
Why are you looking like that in my Shatner picture?
I'm Craig Shinkel.
You're nuts.
We can't. We don't. We don't even know the other. There's too many characters to keep track of.
I could run them all down for you if you'd like.
That picture of Shatner and Kenny. Shatner wants nothing to do with Kenny.
Absolutely not.
He's like hiding his face.
They're both just sitting in front of a door that says, "Please do not block door."
Yeah. Shit.
Kenny and Shatner.
Should we just go home,
good.
I guess?
Yeah. Well,
We'll wrap it. You got something? Anything for Jimmy to plug?
I do. I forgot.
Get your little pluggies out, Jimmy.
This weekend, I'm in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and all of the Amish jokes
Home of the
gonna
Amish.
fly. I'm doing.
Do you have any Amish material?
None.
Oh.
I go. Here's what I do. I open up. I go. So I understand there's a lot of Amish people here. And they'll go,
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Yeah, fuck them. Let's go out and kill them tonight.
Yeah, the next time you see an Amish butter churn, take a big shit in it.
Yeah. And then rape her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The next time you see them raising a wall, drunk drive into it.
That'd be funny, Jimmy.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'm in.
Stitches Comedy Club. Working on new material, so it's cheaper tickets, and it was amazing last week in Doylestown.
Oh yeah, how did that go?
It was fucking great.
Awesome, man.
Yeah,
Good for you.
It's coming out to about an hour. I actually thought it was a lot less than that. It's about an hour.
Wow.
I'm playing with the crowd, and I'm kind of just building it. But then next Friday, Saturday, October 25, 26, the Comedy Club.
Friday,
and
Chinese
Saturday.
Chinese food.
We'll be up in Terry Clifford's Bunt of the Woods. And then November 1st, the night after Halloween, we picked a really great night, me and Dice, at the Beacon Theater.
Oh, yes. Indeed.
Cool. And then November 15th, 16th, Albany, the Comedy Works. I'm back out.
Comedy.
Back out, man.
Back out.
Nice.
Name of the tour.
It's called Craig Schenkel, Healing Through Laughter.
Oh, healing through laughter.
Healing all wounds through laughter.
Don't acknowledge
Look at the people.
No.
I just want to...
Yeah. Get away from me.
He touches nicely.
I hate it.
People on Twitter are pointing out the size of the gap between Shatner and Club Soda Kenny.
Oh, yeah. He wants nothing to do with Kenny. Oh, is he gone? Did they finally get Shatner out of there?
Yeah, they finally moved him somewhere. I was a big fan.
Beamed him up. Oh, you did? Yeah.
I enjoyed Star Trek.
Stop talking. Stop talking.
Shatner just does not really enjoy Star Trek references.
No, he hates it.
Did you hear what I said to him before?
All right.
I was like, hi, I'm Craig Schenkel. Why don't you beat me up?
Did he like that?
He did. He laughed and smiled.
No, he didn't.
Kenny?
His publicist had a wrong schedule.
No, we know.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I apologized to him. I said, look, I don't want you to think we got you out of there.
No, but she admitted. She goes, no. It was
I know, but I want to make sure he knew that it wasn't on from our side.
You want me to email you this shot?
Did you talk to him about anything?
I'll put it on my Facebook, Club Soda Kenny.
Oh, okay.
That's a great
Doomsday Machine? Did you talk to him about anything? Simon Earth?
No, he was talking business to his manager. So.
Well, you should have just said,
trying to avoid Anthony.
You should have said something like that, in the menagerie,
I didn't want to steer him in the wrong direction.
What? In the Corbomite maneuvers, you should have been like, hey, did you, what?
What?
No, T.J. Hooker?
Nah, just Star Trek.
I prefer Miss Captain Kirk.
Shut up.
Captain Kirk.
I'll look at the time.
Oh, look at the time. Yeah. All right.
Okay, I gotta walk like this.
Is it good?
Yeah. I'll tweet this a little bit.
Oh, I gotta see that.
Doing a little acting with Mr. Shatner.
I had to do the Spock when he walks away after he gets the mains online for the Enterprise, and he's got radiation poisoning. He walks over to the glass very slowly. Oh, I should have went, ship out of danger. Yeah.
Well, that would have won him over.
I was all caught up in the moment.
We could do a close-up.
Let's call.
We could do it.
Cut it in.
I could cut it in.
Cut it in.
Hey, Sam, on the after show, can you give away the smudgy William Shatner autograph?
That's a big prize.
That is a big prize.
It's smudging as we speak.
Doesn't matter.
That's that
and no one
weird
has
cover.
touched it.
No one touched it. It's the weird cover. You can't sign them.
That will never dry to the point where it won't just brush
it's
off.
disappearing.
You guys should all put your fingerprints on it, so that way it's even more famous.
No, don't do that. Because
What do you
that
do?
will
Not
spoil
you,
the value.
Craig.
Should we put tape over it or something? What should we do?
Oh,
No.
man.
Just leave it there. Let it breathe.
It's going
Who's talking to
away.
you, Craig?
Ruins the value.
It's going away.
If you
gonna
put
get
tape
ruined
over that and then someone tries to take it down at the Pawn Stars place, they'll be like, if the tape wasn't on here, I'd give you 10 grand for
I
it.
gotta re-sign it.
This, I don't know. Gotta authenticate it.
Let's go home.
Yeah.
After show next. Blah, blah, blah.
The Opie and Anthony Show continues. Sort of. After O&A Live with Sam Roberts is next. This is After Opie and Anthony Live. Here's your host, Sam Roberts.
Will somebody get that guy out of the studio? He can't be in here anymore. This is a risk for everyone involved. Everybody's still here. Anthony's leaving. Gregg Schenkel is still here. Roland is here. Opie is here. And he, who will not be named, is still in. Stop it, Greg. Just creepy touch. You can't be in here. No, I don't think you can. You can. It's too much of a temptation for everybody.
Here's the smudgy. It's getting worse by the minute.
He really did cheese out on it.
What are we going to do? Because someone really would want that.
Let me see. I mean, we'll still give it away, but it's a very after show autograph. It's not a very main show prize.
That's all that you have there.
Stop it.
Are people loving Gregg Schenkel?
No. And you can't be in here even not talking because you have a short fuse. Don't play his music, dude. You have a short fuse, and that's been documented now. You should go. You gotta have respect for this studio and the rules. What? You can hear your lips moving a little bit, and that's not good.
It's not good.
What? Craig, take a hike. Okay. All right, I'll see you later.
I gotta walk like this.
Have a hug.
No, you can't have a hug. I understand you don't get a lot of human contact. You're not a likable person. Just keep walking. You just do everything so slowly and methodically, but there's no method. Everything is just a nuisance to you. All right. Opie, what are you doing over there?
What?
What are you doing?
I'm hanging out.
Get out of here. Gregg Schenkel, the new character, just comes over and like lightly touches and rubs and hugs because he didn't have enough human contact. I'm so sick of Jim and all his characters.
Oh shit, this is going fast.
What is? You're uploading the Shatner video?
Yeah, I hope it's good quality.
The Shatner video was funny. It was like the visual representation of all the awkward silliness that happens when Ant insists on incessantly bringing up Star Trek episodes.
It was great.
It's my favorite thing he does. When he just starts, you guys will be on something, you're talking about today, you were talking about him flying or whatever it was. And Ant would just always have to bring it back to Star Trek episodes. He doesn't want to talk about that.
He laughs pretty good over it, though.
Yeah.
70%.
70% uploaded.
75%.
We went. This was a very social media heavy show.
What do you mean? Why?
Well, we got this going right up on YouTube. The photo of William Shatner and Club Soda Kenny is up on Not Sam on Twitter and Instagram.
That was just an excuse to plug your fucking shit.
No, we were talking about social media.
What are you talking about?
Not Sam on Instagram and Twitter is where you can see the photo of Kenny and William Shatner.
Well, Anthony doing some acting with Mr. Shatner will be live in moments on my YouTube channel, Opie Radio, and I will be tweeting it at Opie Radio on Twitter.
I would hope that one gets some views.
And congratulations to Brad Hines.
Who's Brad Hines?
Latest winner of the signed Sudoku puzzle.
Oh, are you doing that on Twitter now?
Yeah, it's becoming a thing.
It is. You're pushing.
It's becoming a little thing.
All right. All right.
It really is.
When we're stuck with this cheesed out William Shatner autograph.
Yeah.
People should call in if they want to win the cheesed out William Shatner autograph.
Well, but let them know that, you could spray it.
With what?
Go get Mashem Nicole's hairspray. They're saying you could spray it. I've heard this before.
If you spray it with hairspray?
That'll never survive the mail. Don't touch it.
All right, all right. It isn't dry.
It's never going to be dry.
It's been a long time.
It's on that very shiny, fucking. How do you explain it? That shiny surface.
The glossy. It's glossy.
Extremely. It's too glossy.
Yeah, it's the super gloss, and it's the. It's
I must say the record
cardboard
label
fold
wasn't
over.
thinking.
In terms of signed copies.
In terms of signed copies, they're fucking over Mr. Shatner.
And that's the only reason to put out physical media when you got a William Shatner CD is to try to get him to sign it.
There's nowhere to sign that thing.
No. Maybe the disc, but who gets the disc signed? What a bunch of assholes.
All right.
So more Terry Clifford tomorrow for
Yeah,
Jocktober?
I can't wait. That's going to be great.
Are you going to have to put out your warnings ahead of time again, saying, look, I think Terry Clifford's a nice person before you can get back into it, or do today's count for tomorrow?
Yeah, no one's buying it. I'm just trying to cover my ass.
I'm so glad we get the real Gregg Hughes here.
All right, Sam. Everyone wants the Bill Shatner autograph.
Even though it's cheesed out.
Let's try the hairspray thing. That could be a whole thing on the after show.
All right.
Getting the hairspray. Maybe then you could have like a celebrity sprayer, like Mash Up Nicole. She'll spray the William Shatner.
Are you applying for producer of the after show? Because we are looking for one.
Go fuck your mother.
E-Rock, do we have Mashup Nicole?
We sent the intern down.
You listen to me.
Of course I do.
Now it's going to be a thing.
Is she?
I pay you tomorrow.
Okay.
What's the amount? What's the percentage? I know what his number was. What's the percentage of that number?
A healthy percent.
Less than 50, though.
No.
It's more than 50?
Yes.
Holy shit.
A healthy percentage.
He's got you over a barrel, huh? Are you happy with the percentage, Eric?
I don't know what the percentage is yet.
Oh, you haven't told him.
Tomorrow it goes down.
On the air?
Tomorrow it goes down.
Any of this fucking horse shit of going to break and ending the show?
No.
You know, people really didn't understand when I put it on the worst of the week countdown.
Yeah.
They thought I cut it off for the countdown.
I got a lot of shit written to me, like, you assholes, you didn't time it out right.
Yeah, because we deal with dummies.
Yeah.
We all know that now.
Yeah.
Can you mail this?
Yeah, just leave it over there. We'll take care of it.
No, I'm serious. The guy really wants it for real.
I understand. I've
Here,
done the
Sam,
other ones.
make
Just
sure
leave
you
them
know.
there.
Okay. All right.
One a day. That's all I could do, people.
And are we gonna do it on the? Are we gonna do it on the air? The E-Rock money.
Yeah. I mean, to end the bit, sure.
Okay. And is there gonna be an amount announced tomorrow? This is the most teasing ever happened for an Opie and Anthony show. The continuation of Terry Clifford tomorrow, and
it's gonna hurt.
The E-Rock money thing happening tomorrow.
It's gonna hurt tomorrow. It's gonna hurt a lot.
What have you ever gone home and known what the show is going to be like tomorrow? Like there's two things happening tomorrow.
Wow, I could really fucking call it in tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean it's already planned out for you.
I told you they gave up years ago.
You're right.
Are we continuing Jocktober and then doing a new Jocktober for
Why
the day?
the fuck you trying to give me more work?
I'm not trying to give you more
Like,
work. I
I'm
thought you had a lot saved up.
No, I don't have anything saved up. I'm working I'm hanging on.
I didn't know that.
I'm a cliffhanger here, like Stallone. You see all the gossip websites are now picking up on that Stallone story
It was
we were
all
talking
over
about.
1010 Wins this morning because TMZ put it out, so everybody else got it.
TMZ has photos that everybody took with him and paid $3.95 for. Gawker's got a whole bunch of stuff up about it. It's funny that everybody's picking up on it now.
And the problem now is that at these conventions, because he raised the bar, because people will pay that, they'll get other big celebrities and charge that, if not more, because people will pay that.
Yeah, like Kurt Russell is sitting at home going, "Oh shit, people are going to pay $400 for that? I'm sure I can get $250."
Can you sign this? What is it? The computer wore tennis shoes?
Yeah. People bring in tennis shoes and everything.
Although I would pay to get Stargate signed.
Kurt Russell is sitting there going, "What? Sigourney Weaver's getting $2 bills? I can get more than Sigourney Weaver."
She had a huge line too.
Well, Alien.
Yeah. Ghostbusters. Because the Ghostbusters exhibit was right here.
What's Sal? I'm listening to Sal and the intern argue.
I don't know. They're over the phones.
Why? How come? What was the problem with that intern?
Some fucking idiot keeps on calling in asking a relevant question.
Oh, and he just won't stop?
He just won't stop, yeah.
What a moron. So did we get any word from Nicole from the Morning Mashup?
Intern Nikki went around and asked every girl here for hairspray. No one has any.
No one has hairspray? Look, I know this is radio, but you girls could clean yourself up a little bit. You know? Why don't you have the materials to show up here looking professional? No wonder everybody always looks so shitty and dried out all the time. My God. I guess Eric is now going to go on the hunt for hairspray.
Eric's going to go to his own drawer.
He doesn't trust it. Yeah, Eric's probably got some hairspray in
Eric
there.
has everything in that drawer.
Well, he's got his spiky hair. I'll bet he's got hairspray from his bleach days. You know, when he was coming in and fixing that shit. Sal, what happened? I'm going to switch mics, but what happened was Jim upset? I was in the bathroom. Jim was upset that the one sheet said that William Shatner's afraid of flying?
Well, no, I spoke to Jim about it afterwards. He completely understands. Now, it was just that on the piece of paper I wrote that the Daily Mail reported this, that, Branson said this, and,
miscommunication is what you're telling me. Miscommunication.
We cleared it up in the hallway, and, everything's cool now.
So happy to hear.
Yes.
So, Brandon in Dallas, if I spray this thing with hairspray, you're telling me it'll work?
Yeah, just use like an aerosol. Don't use a spray because then it will bunch up. But use like an aerosol kind, and it will it'll dry and then it won't smudge anymore.
I got gas duster. Will that work?
Yeah, that might spread it around.
Oh, let me see what else I got here. What about Lysol?
If you want to clean it.
Well, you want to send something clean.
And then you can sign it and I'll take it.
You want me to sign the William Shatner CD as well?
Yeah, spray it with Lysol, clean that off, and then you sign it and send it to me.
That's smart. John in West Virginia.
Yeah.
What's up, buddy?
I'd love to have it, man.
He cheesed out on the autograph a little bit.
Yeah, but you touched it, man. That's the prize right there.
That's what it's all about. You'd take this can of Lysol if it meant that I touched it, right?
Oh, hell yeah, without a doubt.
All right, I'm going to put you back on hold because we're going to try to figure out what we can do in terms of getting the signature stuck. I think we are going to try some hairspray if E-Rock can find any. Listen, I have been meaning to tell you guys about Orange is the New Black. You know that show. House of Cards, you know about that show. Arrested Development. All these great shows that Netflix are doing, right? Are you ready for the next big thing from Netflix? Prepare yourself for Notorious, Netflix's newest comedy special starring international stand-up sensation Russell Peters. Russell started doing stand-up as a kid in his native Toronto, and now he's one of the biggest comedians in the world. With over 75 million views on YouTube, nearly 1 million Facebook fans, and one of the most diverse audiences on the planet, he's sold out arenas like Madison Square Garden and Sydney's Royal Opera House. Also, launching at the same time with Russell's new special is Notorious, obviously, is Russell Peters versus the World, an exclusive 4-part series that takes you behind the scenes on Russell's tour and has tons of great outtakes and interviews with his family and friends. Don't miss Notorious. Excuse me, Sal.
Notorious.
I got very excited about this Russell Peters special. I almost lost my professionalism for a moment. Don't miss Notorious and Russell Peters versus the World. Now streaming only on Netflix.
I'm definitely going to go home and catch that.
Yes.
I love him. He's awesome.
He's so funny, dude. He's so funny. Uh-oh. Conflicting report. As it goes with the phones, we had one guy calling up saying, what you got to do is put hairspray on it. Dave in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, don't you dare put hair. It's water soluble. It'll just wash off. I'd go to a frame shop and have somebody put matte spray on it.
Well, I'm not going to do that before I send it out to somebody.
Why don't we just saran wrap it?
Maybe saran wrap and leave it in the, and you have to leave it in the saran wrap.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little Scotch tape, that'll just look sweet.
Yeah, put some packaging tape over it. No problem.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, cheese it up.
Yeah, I mean, cheese it up. Shatner already cheesed out on the thing. You might as well. All right. John in West Virginia?
Yeah.
I like the cut of your jib. That's not racist, is it? You could say that still, right?
I don't think so. Yeah, I think that's okay.
All right. I'm going to send you the CD autographed because you said such nice things about me.
You're my hero, sir.
Good. All right. I'm going to put you on hold. Take his take his address. Thank you, John in West Virginia. But we're still going to try to make this as safe as possible. I might still try to spray some hairspray on it just to double check. Maybe I should spray some Lysol on it. I mean, just see, because William Shatner signed this CD and it's on super gloss.
Sam, you're gonna put Lysol on it?
It's an aerosol, isn't it?
No, but that has alcohol in it.
Oh, won't
That's gonna eat away at the whole fucking thing.
All right. So
that's not a good idea.
Good thing you jumped in because I wasn't really. You saw it in my hand.
I saw it in your hand. I was like, "What are you gonna do?"
I was about to because I thought it was just in the spray.
No.
So what's in hairspray?
That
sticky stuff?
I don't think there's any alcohol in the spray.
Well, yeah, because the problem is that William Shatner's CD, it's called Ponder the Mystery, and it's all glossy. And Shatner signed it, but it's got that weird sort of Sharpie, the ink's not sticking to the gloss autograph. There's like holes in the signature.
Yeah, it looks like porous, right?
It's very porous. It looks like a what are those stones in the ocean?
Pumice.
hummus? No, that's a dip. You don't know what you're talking about, Sal. You're out of your mind. Oh, my God. Well, today was a very special show as we wait to see if Eric can find any of his hairspray. He may have used it all. I was so excited that did you find any hairspray?
No, nobody has any.
That's why
I went to the Cosmo studio, the Cosmo office. Nobody has anything.
Everybody around here is so ugly. Why couldn't they pretty them? That's why. Come in with a little hairspray. You're telling me...
I even went to the guys who you'd think would have hairspray.
He who will not be named, who does the production for this show?
And other departments.
Yeah.
And they all just have, like, styling gel.
Styling gel? What is this? 1999 middle school photo day? No. Hairspray's the shit right now. God damn it. All right, well, look. John, I'm going to try to send this to you some way or another. Sal said I shouldn't put Lysol on this thing. Is that true? Should I really not? I mean...
I would not try it. Unless it's... You know what it is? Unless it's the alcohol that's in hairspray is what takes care of it. It might work.
It kills 99% of viruses and bacterias. So that could be very helpful. Because you don't know how many hands this CD has passed through. Maybe not yet. Maybe I'll do it in a couple minutes. You think so?
Go for it. We ran out of options here, and I'm not paying for hairspray.
You're right. Okay, I'm going to put some on the non-signature part and see what happens. All right.
I think you need to move back a little bit from that.
Oh, thank you.
No. Off the CD. Don't go right on it, or else it turns into liquid.
Oh, right. You're right. Okay. What's Sal coming in here for?
Panic.
I'm going to put a little...
seeing the fucking thing.
I'm going to put a little bit on the non-signature part. Okay, first. Okay. No, it just makes it wet, Eric. It just makes it wet and smell like disinfectant. I'm going to put a little bit on the signature. It might stick better. No. This was a bad idea. It's running.
Oh no.
Yeah.
These colors don't run.
Yes, they do. I can see it. Okay, I'm going to try to lay it flat. Don't worry, John, who just won this. William Shatner already cheesed up this autograph, so it's not that big of a deal.
Sam, even if it goes away, we just re-sign it.
Oh, really? We have extra copies?
No, we'll just re-sign
Re-sign this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we'll just try to fill it in with magic marker and nail polish or something like that. Well, we'll get that out to you. Oops, I bent it. When I was picking it up.
This is not turning into a good prize.
No, maybe I should put it away for now. I can't be trusted with it. 972.
Hey, let me talk to Sam. How are these guys such idiots, man?
You're on the air.
Sam.
What's up, buddy?
It's the glue, not the glue, but the sticky stuff in the spray, the hairspray that's going to kill that.
Oh, okay, so the Lysol thing really was a bad idea.
Yeah, that's a bad idea. I don't understand how you guys know shit about Comic-Con, but don't know nothing useful.
Yeah, I don't know.
Why would we know that?
Well, he's right, though. I mean, if you go to Comic-Con, you want to get autographs, you're trying to collect them and everything. Like, autograph collectors know how to preserve things and frame things and all that.
And not get stuff signed that's heavily glossed.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I'm really bad about this stuff. I bent it a little bit.
Have E-Rock go to a dollar store and he can get him some cookies while he's there.
E-Rock, you hear that? If you go to a dollar store, you get some cookies while you're there.
Okay.
Is that incentive?
Not really.
You're not a cookie guy?
Not a cookie guy.
All right. Well, if you can figure out a snack you want that's at the dollar store, pick up some hairspray for John in West Virginia who just won this thing. Yeah. Get yourself
a bag of Fritos.
Get yourself $1 worth of Fritos on me, okay, buddy?
Thanks, Sam.
All right, buddy. I was very excited today. Some of my favorite guests, well, William Shatner is always a favorite guest of mine because Ant always does the embarrassing Star Trek fan stuff that always just makes him feel awkward. Shatner gets a good laugh out of it every time. You got to see this video once Opie puts it up, though. Because after Shatner... So Shatner...
I pulled a clip, too, of him being really annoyed during the conversation.
Let me hear it.
Give me 1 second.
Okay, so Shatner comes in, and he's talking about, like, what we were talking about with Sal and the perceived mistake on the one sheet. He's talking about being afraid to fly. He's talking about things that he doesn't talk about in every interview. And he's just conversating like a human being. That's one of the strengths of the Opie Anthony Show, that guests come in here that you don't normally hear as human beings. You hear them in doing their celebrity thing, right? They're either trying to duck and weave around gossip or they're just pushing whatever project it is to push. Here on this show, specifically today with William Shatner, you kind of got into some meat of something. Some of his hobbies. He was talking about gliding and piloting a plane and all this stuff. when Ant, of course, has to bring him back to Star Trek. And he's just doing it to annoy him. Let me hear a little bit of it.
And knitting music and words together.
It's like an undiscovered country.
Yeah. Was the best of all those movies.
Because he's sitting there, he's trying to promote this CD, Ponder the Mystery. And he's got everything right.
You laughed over the big sigh, though.
Was there? Okay, play it again.
Yeah, I'll play it again here.
And knitting music and words together.
It's like an undiscovered country.
Yeah. Was the best of all those movies.
He's trying to finally get away from this Star Trek thing. It's what he's been doing for, 30 years.
Not even just Star Trek. Star Trek on this show.
Everything.
The last several interviews, Ant's worked that in.
Of course. And now Shatner knows, do not come into this studio if you don't want to talk about Star Trek, because then he leaves, and he's outside, because I guess his people took him out of the show because they looked at the schedule wrong, and so he ended up awkwardly, William Shatner is awkwardly sitting in the hall next to Club Soda Kenny for 15 minutes, and it's the weirdest sight ever. I posted a picture, as I said earlier, on Instagram, but Opie was able to get a video of Ant reenacting Wrath of Khan, I believe was the movie, through the glass, and Shatner just being like, what are you doing? Lady Trucker.
Hey, lady_trucker on Twitter. I just tweeted Opie's video.
So it's out there.
It's out there.
Is it on the Facebook page, Eric Nagel?
I didn't know he actually had it up. I'll put it up now.
Yeah, I guess he was uploading it on his phone as he left, but yeah, it's hilarious. Definitely check that out. Marshall in Texas.
Sam the Sham.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, man, first of all, you hurt my feelings, man. I called in for the stupid, shitty book from Shatner.
You mean the CD?
And, whatever it is. And
Well, he cheesed out on the autograph.
Yeah, he cheesed it, totally. But I've been a fan of AOAL since its inception, man.
Well, I gave it away. What do you want me... I mean, do you want the Lysol that I used?
I have some other stuff we could give away.
I wanted to get to my joke, or as I call it, AOAL. But anyway... So I figured out why I thought you were concerned about Troy.
Right.
I thought you were concerned about his job, but it didn't fit with what I know about you.
Why?
Sociopath. But anyway, now I realize it's because you can't resist starting drama, so you have to keep him out of the studio.
But if I wanted to start drama, I would want Troy in the studio.
But you just said at the beginning of the show, you're like, don't let him in here, don't let him in here. And it's because of your addiction to starting shit. You know you would draw him in.
Oh, you're saying I'm saving myself.
Yes.
That I know.
Well, now it all makes sense.
Oh, maybe this is some deep psychological thinking that I don't even, maybe I'm not even aware I'm doing this. This is deep in my subconscious that I don't want Troy in here because I know that I will get him to do something that will get us both in trouble.
Well, right, because I couldn't figure out, I'm like, Sam doesn't care about Troy. What is this shit? Now
Right.
I get it. It's your own hide that you're protecting.
That's exactly, maybe you're right, Marshall. You know what? How about I send you a copy of The Hangover 3 on Blu-ray?
Hell yeah, Sammy, you're the man.
All right, I'll put you on hold. He just want a copy of The Hangover 3 on Blu-ray. See, that's what happens. We get and we give here on After Opie and Anthony Live. The other thing that was exciting about today, I love the surprise guests. And when I say surprise guests, I mean guests that come in not expecting to do the Opie and Anthony Show. A lot of radio shows do the surprise guest concept where the hosts are surprised by the guests that come in. Here on the Opie and Anthony Show, we reverse that tradition. The surprise guest, the guest is surprised to find out what show they're on. Avril Lavigne was here with Chad Kroeger, her husband. She married the guy from what? Did you pick the most annoying Avril Lavigne song you could possibly?
I picked one we haven't played yet.
Oh, turn it down a little bit. It's very distracting. So she was here, and I guess she was doing all the music channels. She dropped into Shade 45 for whatever reason, and Hits One and all those places. But she stopped in to the Opie and Anthony Show, and I was such an Avril Lavigne fan back in the day. I was obsessed with her. Like, I had the biggest crush on her to the point that I would actually listen to the music. That's how big the crush was. It was like the way a girl has a crush on a boy band member. Like a girl has such a crush on whoever it is, Lance Bass, before she knows the real deal. That she's listening to the music just because she has a crush on this dude. That was me and Avril Lavigne when I was like 18. I know you're thinking, Sam, at no age should that be appropriate, but specifically not 18. Well, I'm sorry, but that's the truth, and I try to tell you guys the truth. I was obsessed with her when she first came out. I was like, when Complicated was first on the radio, I was like, this is stupid. I don't like this type of music. I like White Zombie. And then I was like, you know what? I like the song. And I love that girl. I want to make an honest woman out of her. And then she ends up marrying the guy from Sum 41. The two of us get older. We part ways a little bit. I find the woman of my dreams. She finds Chad Kroeger. And what are we going to do? But I don't really get... I've been on this show for like 8 years. And I don't get hugely starstruck when most of the guests come on the Opie and Anthony Show. I mean, it's always cool. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm always like, awesome. William Shatner's here again. It's very cool to see William Shatner sitting out in the hallway next to Club Soda Kenny. But I don't necessarily get that starstruck because what difference does it make? I'm just going to sit here. At the very best, I'll be made fun of in their presence. That's the most that could possibly happen as far as interactions go. So I figured it'd be no different. So I opened the door for Opie and Anthony to yell at Avril Lavigne and tell her to come in. And Avril Lavigne walks in, and I swear to God, I was back to, like, freshman year of college when I thought she was awesome. It was pathetic. I got completely starstruck, and I was not expecting it. It was very strange. Almost got shaky. I had to get a photo with her. This is a great album, though. I can't say enough about this. Are you an Avril Lavigne fan, E-Rock?
I do enjoy the Avril Lavigne.
This was probably my foray into realizing that I was going to like things that weren't masculine and I was going to have to be okay with it. Like, this was probably the first time I was like, you know what? I'm kind of into this pop music bullshit. I don't want to be. I'm going to be made fun of for this, but whatever. Let's go. Full force. That's why I was saying earlier on the show. You could see the photo of a young me and Jim Norton when I met him for the first time up in Syracuse, New York. There's a little Avril Lavigne t-shirt peeking through the bottom of that photo. It's a very special thing. You were not a super fan, Eric.
Not to the level that you were at.
It was very weird for a short period of time in my life.
I do enjoy her work.
I mean, Travis was reminded me when I first started, like when I was an intern here or whatever, I'd walk into work with an Avril Lavigne sweatshirt on. And you guys would be like, what the fuck are you doing, Sam? Why would you wear that? And I was like, I can't help but be honest about the things that I appreciate in this world, and Avril Lavigne happens to be one of those things. And then she was looking all hot on the cover of Maxim. Remember when that first Maxim came out with Avril on the cover? And she was like fake edgy.
I had her sign it.
You did? Yeah. Today?
No, last time she was here.
She's like fake, like kind of like poser edgy, you know what I mean? So it was not at all scary. Like, you kind of felt like I felt like, oh, I could teach her something about rock history. And I don't know anything about rock history. This is around the time that, she was throwing up devil horns and then announcing the Grammy Awards as like David Bowie and saying she didn't know who Kurt Cobain was and all this stuff. And I said, that's adorable. Come under my wing. It was pathetic. But I felt like it all came full circle today. I felt like I have a nice amount of closure on that part of my life now. I can move forward.
Do you want to get that CD signed?
I have it signed.
Oh, good.
The first album?
Yep.
I got it signed.
Me too.
Don't sing along to the song. It just gets weird when you do it, Eric. Like, it makes me realize how weird it is that I was doing it back then.
You know how great this song was?
Yes, of course.
Weird Al did a cover of it.
What was Weird Al's? What was the song?
It's called A Complicated Song.
Yeah. Was it the same thing that he did with Nirvana? Like,
yeah, pretty much.
It was the exact same deal?
Yeah.
Same joke.
But he was talking about how it's like 3 different stories throughout the song.
Yeah.
That he didn't know that the girl he was engaged to was his cousin or sister or something like that.
Right.
And something about eating pizza and, food. He works food into everything.
Of course he does, because he just wants something that will appeal to people. It's the same reason why the producer who did the Friday YouTube Phenomenon song, his new song is about Chinese food. Because he's like, what does everybody like? Food, Friday, holidays. That's what every song has to be about. It has to be easy. It has to be digestible.
And those poor girls don't realize that their lives are being ruined.
Yeah, I want to talk about that in a minute. But Matt in Ohio.
Sam, love you, love the show.
Thanks, buddy.
Hey, I just wanted to know if you imagined Avril singing that girlfriend song to you, that she was singing it all about you.
I didn't. It wasn't the girlfriend song that E-Rock played to come back from break. Oh, maybe a little bit. Like, oh, what if Avril? This was when I was dating Jess when this song came out, and then this song came out and it was huge. And it made me think, well, it's okay that I like Avril Lavigne because she's better than these other pop singers because she's still making hits. But there was probably a little of me that was like, what if Avril Lavigne shows up and is like, see that Jess chick? I don't like her. I want you. And I'd be like, sorry, Jess.
Is this when you're fighting on a miniature golf course?
Yeah, exactly. Except I wouldn't be fighting. It'd be Jess and Avril Lavigne fighting over me and my honor.
And you're just standing there holding the putter like, I don't know what to do.
Right, like, look, I can't help but be this charming.
I'll just go to the concession while they hash it out.
I'm going to go get some nachos and cheese sauce while Avril Lavigne and Jess fight for my honor.
I'm just going to play through, okay?
Is this, are these delusions of grandeur? Does it go that far?
Nah, everyone has these.
Good. Just fantasies. Yeah, she's just screaming that at me, and I'm like, all right, Avril, if you got a problem with Jess, you got to take it up with her.
You live such a complicated life.
It's true. Stu.
Hey, what's up, Sam?
What's up, buddy?
Well, we're talking a little bit of music, and I'm a big headbanger myself, love Zombie, but do you remember 10 years ago when they had the MTV Metallica Icon thing, and they had a bunch of bands come and cover Metallica songs, and the Avril Lavigne band did a cover of Fuel?
Yeah.
And I remember it not being incredibly technically proficiently played at the time. I don't think it was bad as Korn playing one, and then just not even petering out right before the guitar solo, because they sucked too hard to even do Kirk Hammett's solo.
Yeah, I do remember that show, and I remember watching it probably for that reason. And I have to tell you, Avril Lavigne, I have a lot of artists in my repertoire that I listen to. Put it on pause for a second, because I want to hear that intro, too. I have a lot of artists in my repertoire that are fairly indefensible. I think Avril Lavigne, me saying, yes, I was, and to some degree still am, into Avril Lavigne music, is the most indefensible statement I could ever make. Sal, you're a music guy. What do you think of that statement? And I'm not being ironic about it.
I'm not trying to shit on you, but yeah, it's a rough one, dude.
Headbanger. I love metal, but we're the same. We're both 30, and I remember I was a freshman in college when she was kind of hot, and I remember that song Skater Boy thinking, well, that's kind of a catchy little tune.
That's what I'm saying. Thank God you are alive, Stu. Thank God you're in my life, because I was the same way, all right? I listened to, it was all, White Zombie, Rob Zombie.
Overkill.
Yeah, Metallica I listened to. All these, Korn.
I love Korn.
Well, Korn.
And Korn was pretty shitty.
When they first came out.
Exactly.
When they first came out.
When they did that cover of One, they had a real funky bass line
That was
on
awesome.
it, and then they petered out before the guitar solos. They're like, what are you doing? It's like having sex without coming, because that's the song One. It's 5 minutes of building to Hammett's two great solos. And when it gets to when it's Hammett's solos, you're like, yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
And they don't even take the time to learn the solos.
No, of course not.
It's like we're too new metal to play anything that's good. And it's like, and Korn, I saw them when I was 11 years old. I live in Tulsa. They opened for Megadeth.
All right, Stu, I gotta let you go, buddy. Stu, I gotta let you go. I'm hearing the size. I gotta let you go.
All right, bye.
All right, bye. I don't want to be rude,
sir.
I don't want to be rude to him because he's got my bag. But I was just like Stu, okay? The first two Korn albums, that's as far as I'll go with Korn.
Awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Those albums.
Is that the one where it's in the playground?
Yes.
When the shadows
with the swing.
over it? Yeah.
First two Korn albums, White Zombie, Rob Zombie, Pantera, Far Beyond Driven. That was all my shit, okay? I was listening to all that music. And all this thing that I've become known for on the Opie and Anthony Show, whether it's Lady Gaga, whether it's any of this shit, all started with like this song, with the same thing that happened with Stu, with me being like, this Skater Boy thing. She's super cute, she's hot, and look, it's a catchy song. I can't get it out of my head.
Well, you know what that means.
And then the Complicated song came on, and I was like, I want to meet a girl that wears a tie with no collar. That's what I'm really looking for. I want an Ashton Kutcher trucker hat on a girl. That's what I really need in my life. What does that mean, Eric?
Well, if you're saying everything that you enjoy now and people know you for...
Not everything, just that aspect.
That aspect of you. goes back to this song and to Avril Lavigne.
Yes.
You need to have her name tattooed on your arm.
All right. What would you think, Sal, if I showed up with an Avril Lavigne tattoo?
No, man.
You wouldn't think that's a good idea?
No.
You see the Rob Zombie tattoo I have.
All right, cool with that.
Jack White tattoo.
Absolutely.
Avril Lavigne right under
the fuck
it.
outta here.
With the star. She'll sign like a little star and everything.
No, she gets the other arm.
What if I what if I do a pop music arm?
Nah, man.
You're not okay with it?
No, I give you a lot of shit for that.
Do you think Avril Lavigne is being like, yeah, Avril Lavigne is kind of my shit? Is that the most indefensible?
Yeah, that's definitely up there. Because it's like, you look back at it, like it's nostalgic, but it's not a good song.
Even that part? You don't like that part either?
Fucking sound effects.
I had the poster. I mean, a lot of this stuff was given to me because people thought it was funny that I liked her.
Yeah.
But I kept all of it, you know? Had the album, the poster, the sweatshirt.
Fuck that.
As I said, I'm not going out and buying everything. A lot like my brother thought it was funny that I liked Avril Lavigne, so that Christmas it was just all Avril Lavigne shit for me. But still, yeah. You like the song "Fuel" by Metallica?
That's one of their best latest songs.
Yeah,
you know, absolutely.
The kind of post long hair Metallica.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
and yeah, I remember this is fucking.
You remember? You've seen it?
Oh yeah, she's so out of tune in the first line.
Well, let's take a listen.
Let's hear it for Avril Lavigne.
Oh, Shannon Elizabeth, pretending to say. Oh man, it was so hard to defend this poor girl. I don't know why I kept trying.
Like the band's tight as fuck.
Yeah, they're good, but they're like a touring studio band.
Yeah, you're doing female vocals on fucking trying to take, you know,
like 18-year-old female vocals, Canadian 18-year-old female vocals. It's not that bad.
You guys have to like get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, what? Why did we agree to this? She's hardcore, dude. Yeah, I just wanted to get to the hook. She's not that bad.
No, she's hitting the notes.
I
don't know how I feel about this.
This is the part that counts. It's that, look, if this song came out in '94 and that was Veruca Salt or something, that would be fine.
It's not as bad as I remember it now.
Yeah. Look at Lars is fucking rocking out in the front row.
Shut the fuck up.
I forgot how fucking good this song is, man. I forgot how fucking great this is. Except the drummer sucks up there. I should be up there with her.
All Lars is thinking about the fucking royalties he's gonna get for them playing.
All right, I hope none of these fuckers are recording this right now. They should buy the fucking album if they want to hear it.
It's better not show up on Napster.
These fucking assholes are the ones who downloaded our shit for free. Avril Lavigne's badass, though.
Lars is Canadian.
It's all the same.
Danish, Canadian, it's the same thing.
It's not that different, is it? No. Peaceful land.
Yeah. Quiet and weird people. The Korn one was good. I know that's a sidetrack, but the Korn one was fucking good.
I will say, as hard as Lars is rocking out right now and loving this, James Hetfield can't be happy about this selection. This was the Metallica Icon show, I think. You gotta watch this video. Go on YouTube and find Avril Lavigne performing Fuel and just watch for Lars being like, fucking A, man. He's got the horns up. He's headbanging the whole time. He's got his weird, like, bleach blonde haircut. No.
The first 3 rows is, like, kind of shaking their head. Everyone else is just still.
Kirk is being polite.
Yeah.
Like, okay. He's just a nice guy. Lars is fucking like, did you guys see Avril Lavigne out there tonight? We gotta do something with that chick.
Whose kid is this?
We gotta do something with that girl, guys. And James is like, Lars, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? This is why we don't get along. It was fucking so good. James is going, Lars, that's why we have separate dressing rooms, buddy. Does anybody have a copy of her album?
Oh my God.
Piped in applause. Oh,
you know she did SpongeBob too, right? For that SpongeBob movie.
Well, that is a lot more acceptable than doing.
You want to hear that?
No, I don't want to hear that. Scott in Virginia.
Hey, Sam.
Yo, I want to hear it. I bet it's fucking rad. What's up, Scott?
Hey, look, man. You know you're spot on this. Look, I'm 42. I listen mainly to Jimmy Buffett, and I also like Kiss, Metallica, all the old metal. I grew up in the 80s. But look, she's cute. She's actually talented. I mean, it's actually, the lyrics are a decent pop song. I don't even like pop songs. She makes me like music I wouldn't otherwise like. I think she's awesome.
That's what happened to me, Scott. I don't know what happens to guys like us, but that's what happened to me.
I tell you what you got to look into, man. Do you remember Nina? She did 99 Luftballoons, right?
Yes, okay. I remember 99 Luftballoons.
Okay, after disappearing from the U.S., she went on. She is like the biggest superstar in Germany. Okay.
Okay, look, Scott. I thought this was going to be like a good call to get my point across, but then you're coming at me with 99. You know what else is good? 99 Luftballoons. You and Lars would get along like great.
Fuck out of here.
Listen to Nina's new stuff, dude.
I'll give it a chance.
One thing
thank you, Scott.
I have to admit though, I just did the math. She was 19.
She was 19, dude,
at doing that, and that's kind of ridiculous. That's pretty.
She wasn't that bad.
No.
If she wasn't Avril Lavigne at that time, it wouldn't have been looked at as so horrific.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, a lot of it is sort of the pretending to be hardcore, bullshit Canadian punk rock poser stuff that was attached to it. If you just look, if you said that was whatever, Four Non Blondes singing that song, it'd be like, okay, cool. I'd be like, okay, yeah, I'm down with that.
I used to love that song when I was a kid.
Of course you did. You know what she does now, the lead singer of Four Non Blondes?
No.
She writes like every pop hit. Like her and Dr. Luke are just doing every Pink song.
What's her name? Lori Petty?
No, that would be the girl who starred in Tank Girl.
Linda Perry.
Lori Petty is Kit from A League of Their Own.
Wow.
Yeah, she wrote like every Pink song. All those songs are Linda Perry songs.
Christina Aguilera, Gwen Stefani.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know, dude.
Make fun of that band all you want.
Four Non Blondes?
Yeah.
They got the one hit. All right, that was decent. Is Nikki in there?
No, she's getting something.
Getting what?
She ran out. She'll be right back.
What'd she run out for?
Drop something off.
Come on. Is it your bullshit? Is that what you want to tell me?
No, I just had her put stuff in the back.
Oh, she's not out of the building.
No, she's right here.
You just said she went to drop something
off. She
off.
just walked in the... Oh, I thought that was her. Never mind.
Who is it? You are so confused in there.
It is her.
Paranoid E-Rock.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you and I see it go
She's
past
dropping
the
something
side.
off. She's right here. Why are you asking me so many questions?
She's here.
Is she doing the phones or somebody else?
She's doing the phones.
Put her on the microphone for a second.
Nikki.
Nikki.
You here?
Yeah,
How old are you? I forgot.
22.
Okay. Nikki is a cute 22-year-old girl. I have to ask you. A guy comes up to you. We did this about the toy thing, and you were dead wrong. Guy comes up to you. He's in his late 20s, maybe just snuck out of his late 20s, and says, look, I got to tell you something. I'm a big fan of Avril Lavigne. What do you say?
I would have no problem with that.
Thank you, Nikki. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now get back to phone. Stop being so lazy.
Nikki did tell me one of her top 5 bands of all time. Nikki, what was it?
Okay, Nikki, get back to the microphone.
I couldn't agree with it.
I keep not asking follow-up questions, and that could... Nikki, what are your top 5 favorite bands of all time?
I didn't come up with top 5. I came up with a top 3 right now.
Okay, who are your top 3 favorite bands ever?
This is like of all time.
All time.
Okay, so the Beatles.
Okay, that's great. See, Beatles, Avril Lavigne, perfect. Okay.
Journey.
Okay, we're getting a little shaky, but okay.
There's a drop-off.
And I love Matchbox 20.
Jesus Christ. Oh, man, my argument just has no clout.
I couldn't agree with that.
Matchbox 20? How could a 22-year-old like Matchbox 20 at all, let alone... Is Matchbox 20 still doing music?
They do. They do a lot of those, where they group a bunch of 90s bands together and play festivals.
They've had a few hiatuses.
Is that Rob Thomas's band?
Yeah.
I don't want to play Matchbox 20 songs. I gotta be honest with you. You're gonna have to turn that down. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Right now.
Yeah, no, I don't want to hear Matchbox 20. I understand that Nikki has taste that maybe we don't all share. But this is not after Opie and Anthony Live with Nikki. It's after Opie and Anthony Live with Sam Roberts.
That was a very linear list. Beatles, Journey, Matchbox 20.
Oof. Yeah, it was really like
Why don't you find out who the other 2 were?
Bloodhound Gang.
there was
nice.
And then what would be the fifth?
There was no doubt about who's first, second, and third in that list. Bring Nikki over here.
Hold on, come here. They want to talk to you again.
Oh. Are you an Avril Lavigne fan, Nikki?
Yeah.
Okay, you like her. What's your favorite song?
I don't really have a favorite song. I like her. I'm not like a super fan.
You celebrate her entire catalog.
What?
Okay. What? I have to ask you, what is a 22-year-old girl doing with Matchbox 20 as her favorite band?
Because I don't know.
Are they still putting out music?
Yeah.
They are?
Yeah.
What's like the last good Matchbox 20 song?
Well, they haven't had a really good
I say,
song.
baby, it's 3 a.m., I must be lonely. That's the only one, isn't it?
That's older.
That's what I thought.
They have some new stuff, though, that they just put out.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Like, almost as good as the Beatles, but not quite.
No, nothing compared to the Beatles.
Well, yeah, but I mean, only 2 places behind.
No, on my list, it's like top, not like a full top, whatever.
You said Matchbox 20 was the number 3 band of all time behind the Beatles and Journey.
On my list, it's different, but I like the Beatles. Like
I guess.
My top
Who else would be
five.
on that list then?
I can't figure out the next two.
It's just like, it kind of starts and stops with those 3.
Paul McCartney, Steve Perry,
Rob Thomas. Right, or are you more a Lennon guy?
No, I'm full.
You're a McCartney.
Yeah.
So it's McCartney, Perry, Thomas. That's the trifecta.
You guys are abusing me.
So,
His
like-
voice is amazing.
So, like, if you got tattoos on your arm of your favorite musician, like for me, I have Rob Zombie's autograph tattooed on my arm. I have Jack White's tattooed on my arm. I would add Jay-Z on my arm. But it's like those 3, I feel like nobody's going to... People might kill me for all 3, but nobody's going to kill me for 1 and not the other 2. You, Nikki, would go ahead and get McCartney, Steve Perry, and Rob Thomas tattooed. Would you get a Rob Thomas autograph tattooed on your arm?
Probably not.
Probably not. But that's because you don't do tattoos.
I do have tattoos.
What do you have tattoos of?
Music notes, stars.
What do the music notes sound like?
I don't know.
They're just music
They're
notes?
just music notes.
What happens if they play something horrific?
Then too bad.
You gotta find somebody with a piano to play those notes.
I'll play it later on.
Yeah, we should have gotten, what's his name? The little guy to play
Paul
it.
Williams
Yeah,
to
we
play her tattoo?
we should have gotten Paul Williams to play her tattoo. Although apparently you can't play piano, something we would have liked to have found out earlier. Well, listen, thank you very much, Nikki. I appreciate your input on today's show. I'll tweet out my Avril Lavigne photo now that everybody realizes what a big deal it was, what a long time coming it was. The Lysol William Shatner autograph is going out. What an after show today was. Everybody stay tuned. Ron and Fez is coming up next, and we'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye, everybody.
The Opie and Anthony Show is now over. For real this time. Check out the O&A Show on Facebook at facebook.com/Opie and Anthony. And catch Opie and Anthony live Monday through Friday from 6 to 10 a.m. Eastern. Ron and Fez are next.
Hey.